In the world of radio shock jocks, the biggest are Opie and Anthony.
These people say shocking things that border on offensive in order to entertain their audience.
I refuse to sit here and think that radio has to be nice. Why? Why does radio, out of any other medium, have to be nice? We are being now held to a standard where we have to be nice and make people feel good. Go screw!
Radio bad boys, Opie and Anthony.
Controversial radio personalities, Opie and Anthony.
Infamous DJs, Opie and Anthony.
Talk show radio hosts, Opie and Anthony.
Opie and Anthony.
Opie and Anthony.
Radio shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony. Shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony. Shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony.
If you want to put it, feel free. I've done it before. I'll let you go from to my. That's really sick.
This is where entertainment is going.
More audio V-Rock in the bathroom. They are sick freaks. Can you pop this there? I want to see something squirt out. Aim it over there. This is the worst show This is the worst show I've ever been on.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Broadcasting live from Boston, it's the Opie and Anthony Show. Ooh. Good morning. Here we are live at the BCN studios in Boston. Big win for the Red Sox last night. Go Sox, go! So that's all you have to do.
Yeah.
And you can save on travel expenses.
Now we're, local.
Yeah. I guess the Boston Globe has a little story about our competition, if you could call it that.
Yeah, please.
The Hillman and his Mantown radio show.
Mantown.
And in the article, it's like, it's very important to be local. That's the edge I got over Opie and Anthony and everybody else, that I'm a local guy. Translation, you're stuck in Worcester. You always wanted more for yourself, and it never happened.
And he's been stuck there for years.
Oof. What I bring to the table is my local knowledge of the area.
A lot of food.
And this gives me an advantage over everybody else that I'm competing against. Does it? Or did you really, really want to move on from that S-hole?
It's just been there.
You're the last guy left. Why don't they talk about how you're the last guy left? Because no one wanted you.
Just sit there. In Worcester.
He talks like a man. Moving from sports to politics to guy talk.
Let's talk sports and then politics and then some man talk. Shut up.
You don't have much of an advantage, by the way.
Shut up, stupid.
If like the advantage was talking locally, and you were doing that, you should be killing in the ratings, and you're not.
What happened?
Too inside for everybody, probably.
Yeah,
probably
a little bit.
Just one of our morning shows that we compete against had a little article in the paper today.
The constant battles,
and it kind of made me laugh really, really hard because we just know the true story. He's stuck there. No one wanted him. Because if you're in radio, you're always trying to move up. You're always trying to move up to a bigger station.
Of course.
Like, no offense to the... Well, no, a lot of offense, actually. AF is a crappy station. We worked there. We had fun there. We'll never deny that. But we always had our sights on bigger and better things.
Yeah, that was a stepping stone.
Right. And bigger and better things just in the Boston area is to work for BCN.
Yeah.
The top dog in town, the big rock station in the middle of the city.
The big kahuna.
Even when we were at AF, which is this station all the way out there in Worcester, we were calling BCN trying to get a job. Remember? Live on our show.
Yeah.
Because we even knew.
I forgot about that. We did try to get a job.
We even knew. We're like, you know what? This is fun and all, but let's be honest. You need to get to BCN. So we used to call the program director live on our show. Our PD, our program director at the time, would lose his freaking mind.
Yeah, he wasn't happy.
What are you guys doing? He would run in. I'm like, we're just pranking them. But the reality was we weren't. We were begging for a job as we were doing an afternoon drive show for the competition.
We were only joking. Not really, though.
Not really. You know, but I love some of these local morning shows. They act like, no, this is the place I want to be, man.
Hey, this is the place to be.
It's just not true.
Isn't this great?
It's not true. Radio guys, as soon as they get a gig, they're already looking to see where I could go next.
Yeah.
Where can I go next that's a little bigger and a little cooler?
But you have to act like you don't want to do that. Like, you know what? I'm happy to be here. This is exactly the level I kind of wanted to achieve.
Yeah. E-Rock, Google our names there because we're mentioning the article, and I just want to read another line that made me
Google. You sure he's Googling for that information and not for missile launches into Israel?
What? What? What's that about?
Yeah, that's hysterical. Jesus. Apparently some enemies of Israel, Palestinians and whatnot, using Google Earth to look at the places they want to shoot missiles at. It's just the information that's available now on the internet is amazing, and it can be used like that, where you just look and go, okay, yeah, that building, let's try to take that one out, and then you shoot missiles at it. It's amazing. Google.
It's amazing. Either for pornography or to kill other people with.
Yeah.
The future.
Anyway, let me just read this. So, even an every man can become an institution. Greg Hill, stop right there, E-Rock, or I'm coming over there and slapping you.
Oh, boy. No, don't mark up his face.
He has to dance to
Hit him in the body.
Pay
attention.
attention.
You got to hit him. He's got to dance today.
He's one line away from losing me here. Just stop right there. Here it is. Here it is. The edge, says Hill, is the local knowledge that allows him to second-guess the Red Sox World Series lineup. That's the edge you got on us and everybody else?
Is that
you
it?
can second-guess the Red Sox World Series lineup?
Is that it?
I want to do Jim Norton's new impression. Can you read that line?
Who are the
or you just jump in when you feel fit. The edge, says Hill, is the local knowledge that allows him to second-guess the Red Sox World Series lineup.
Well, he also raises the point, which I think is kind of cool, that I think being from the market makes a huge difference, says Hill. You're not acting like you know how to pronounce it. Oh, this guy's heinous.
Jimmy, wake up. Read a little more of the article, please.
Well, no, he was very interesting. He's like, the fact that we do a talk show insulates us from that somewhat Sid Hill, Ron Valerian, Greg's.
I want to apologize to everybody listening to us in Boston that we can't second guess the Red Sox World Series lineup. I'm sorry.
Don't second guess it.
I guess you're going to have to tune in the Hillman and his man show to get that knowledge and that info.
We certainly. What? David Ortiz, what are they thinking? Get Jim Rice in there. Where's Freddie Lynn?
You're second guessing.
I don't need Kurt Schilling. How about Oil Can Boyd?
Oil can. He could take his clothes off and run out in the field. Lunatic.
What about Charles Stewart? I want him playing center field.
Charles Stewart, he doesn't know anything about baseball. He knows how to make up a fine lie, though. He was terrific. And then you can talk about Tim Wakefield, how he was left off the...
Cheep, 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 cheep.
Was he really off the roster?
Yeah.
Unless they put him back on. I mean,
said he's got a little injury, but I think it's that silly pitch.
He's got an injury from throwing the ball 20 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because you shouldn't dig your knuckles into a ball and then throw it at men with bats.
Right.
And expect him to not hit it out of the park.
Yeah. His muscles have to hold back so much that he's pulling muscles.
Yeah, from holding it back. It wants to throw a 95-mile-an-hour fastball.
Yeah.
Well, his arm's probably embarrassed. He's got to hang out with these real pitchers and Schilling.
Second guess.
And his arm is just kind of going, no faster.
We can't talk about this.
We're
not there.
I would love to answer the phones, but I can't today. That's, was that Mouse maybe?
This is odd because I can't get my Pal Talk camera to work either. Erox is working just fine.
And we all know how important Pal Talk is.
Mine doesn't work.
Very important.
Well, when we get people in here.
200.
It's nice to have the camera view so they can see.
All right. Well, we're not in Boston, of course, but that's how easy it is to just make it sound like you're local.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to do from now on. Like Monday, we're going to be broadcasting live from Buffalo. That's what we do.
Why not?
Monday we'll be in Buffalo, and then while we're up there, we'll head over to Syracuse. We'll broadcast live from Syracuse on Tuesday.
Yep.
Then we'll keep moving east. We'll broadcast from Providence on Wednesday. Maybe we'll shoot up to Maine and look at some moosing on Thursday morning. And then Friday we'll shoot past New York, and we'll broadcast live from... Well, we can't broadcast live from Washington because that would be silly.
Yes.
Because we're not on live in Washington.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to Cleveland.
Washington and Cleveland.
Oh, wait. We have to hit Cleveland somehow.
Yeah.
All right. We'll have to readjust our
in the
lineup.
afternoon.
But the Opie and Anthony show hitting the road, and we'll be broadcasting live from Buffalo on Monday, Cleveland on Tuesday. We'll do that.
Yeah.
Then we'll shoot back up towards Syracuse, Providence, Maine, and then what? Back to New York?
I don't know. I have to look at all the pins in my map and then pull them out angrily and suffocate on my big head.
But we are heading to Boston after today's show for the big Halloween party tonight.
Yeah, looking forward to that. Big Halloween party.
BCN's Big Creepy Night Halloween party.
Big Creepy Night.
Ooh. That means it's a year ago that Flavor Flav pretty much hijacked our Halloween show.
Wow.
It's a year already?
Wow.
Still have nightmares about it, though.
Well, that's the reason why we're not doing a Halloween party this year.
To wake up in cold sweats.
We're still getting over what happened last year.
Flavor Flav.
Someone got the bright idea that, we should have Flavor Flav. He was really hot last year this time, and he had a CD drop. Remember? Remember that CD that no one heard from?
What? Did he?
And it was told to us he was going to just come out on stage and say hi to our audience, which was extremely white.
Yeah.
But we're like, what the hell? I think there was a lot of, white people watching Flavor of Love. So I'm like, yeah, this sounds kind of cool. And then he proceeded to hijack the stage for close to an hour.
Brought out his posse.
He brought out his entire family. He brought out, some
thugs.
A
couple of thugs. Roland had a good thug story from then. He bumped into somebody and was trying to tell him something, trying to get somebody out of an area. And this big guy just goes, I wouldn't do that. And then kind of bumped into Roland.
Yeah.
And Roland just felt this huge gun underneath the guy's jacket.
Really?
Yeah. So he was like, hey, okay.
Yeah, it was a really good Halloween party until we announced Flavor Flav. And then, honestly, he destroyed it, and we don't even know what that party was about anymore. And it was going pretty well up to that point.
It was Flavor Flav's, coming out party.
Yeah, he really thought that this was his CD release party in front of an extremely white audience.
Why would... Someone should have informed him.
He really believed, though.
It was the O&A Halloween party, and it turned into just a rap album release party. Thank God there was no shootings.
Well, Chuck D showed up from Public Enemy. They were on stage together for the first time in 5 years.
Yeah.
Hot 97 and all those other stations wanted them and couldn't get them because we had them.
Yeah, we had them.
Believe me, this didn't work out for anyone.
No.
This wasn't Flav's vision of an album drop.
No.
Bunch of white guys with mullets and that was Megadeth t-shirts.
But that was the observation of the day. I don't think Flavor Flav had any clue that wasn't his CD release party.
Yeah.
But his posse, his family, and everyone he brought out on the stage was like, oh my God, this isn't for him. He told us all this was his big party for his CD. This is not why these people are here.
Yeah, gonna be dropping at the Hard Rock.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, can we possibly...
Who are these people?
Can we maybe get some of these pictures up on OandARadio.com later today?
We had to introduce all of his kids and wives and uncles and
the introduction
on.
The introduction of the kids alone took 20 minutes.
Yeah.
That's a Flavor Flav has a lot of kids joke.
And his album was not that. Like, we heard some of he did like one of the songs, and it was terrible. It was terrible.
You know, old school guys have a little trouble.
He was never great though. He was
he was like the comedy relief.
Yeah, he was the hype man.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll put some of those pictures up because we're going down memory lane with that one today. That's for sure. Big win for the Sox. Kurt Schilling did great last night. That's all most people need to know. They don't need info about second guessing a lineup for a game. You leave that to
stats.
You leave that crap to the sports talk stations.
Yeah,
we don't compete with sports talk stations on that level. The people that really want to hear that crap will go to a sports station.
Yeah,
that's what it comes down to. You just want the facts.
So you can go to work and rattle off stats to people that don't care.
Right.
So you listen to the sports station, get into work, and go, well, let me tell you about this.
Yeah, but Schilling looked great. Sox beat the Rockies, of course. You know that by now, 2-1. The game, it lasted till about 2 a.m. That's good.
That's always good for viewership.
I don't even know why we're acknowledging Boston. It's too early for them. They're not up yet. Game's over, and then they got to do some partying,
Oh, yeah, please.
They're not up for another hour or two, but of course the Sox lead the series 2-0.
They're not sleeping. They're just passed out.
And Than brought something to the show today, and I actually saw this myself, and I couldn't believe it, Than, so very good. James Taylor singing the national anthem at the World Series.
Ooh.
Did you hear this?
No.
You weren't up for you didn't see the start of the game?
No.
James Taylor had a horrendous version of the national anthem.
Really?
Yeah, listen to this. Or part of it.
Boston's own James
From Boston?
Taylor.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars.
You certainly got to go low at the beginning of that song because it cranks up at the end.
He's a great performer and all that. I would never deny that, but it's the World Series and you get this easy listening version.
He's doing an easy. That's absolutely what you're going to get out of him.
Half of Fenway is completely plastered. They need some energy to get this thing going.
I don't even blame him. I blame whoever booked him for that because he's just doing what he does. That's pretty much it.
He does have a good voice. And I don't even like it. I think his songs are awful. I know he's a good singer.
You think James Taylor's songs are awful?
I want to like, except for Fire and Rain.
I want to like him.
I want to like him. But like, You Got a Friend.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
You don't like to hear You Got a Friend, Jimmy?
No, I don't know why I don't like him.
When you're down in trouble.
And you need a helping hand.
Yeah,
and then I don't know the rest.
They all call Carly Simon and her stupid performance fear, his dumb ex-wife.
Giant steam shovel jaw.
Let's go to Glenn in Boston. Glenn, what's up?
You got a friend? Yeah, her name ain't Susanna, though, is it? See that? You connect the songs? Wink, wink.
Glenn?
Gentlemen,
Yeah.
how you guys doing?
Good.
Hey, I just want to say, thanks a lot for saying Go Sox Go. And I'm up every morning before you boys get up. I got 2 o'clock every morning. It was great.
I'm very proud of you.
The game.
That's very cool.
The game on, all I did was hit rewind. Rewind for 15 minutes, and then that's it. I saw the end of the game. It was great.
Yeah, that's the smart way to do it, because you could sleep in. Mm-hmm. I mean, you don't have to, stay up all night. You're not going to get the news who won the game.
Right.
Get up. First thing you do is you hit your TV, you do a little DVR action, and there you go.
Yeah.
That's it.
And you're well rested for the day. Huh?
Can I make a request?
Sure.
Can you hit that ring, ring, ring banana phone?
Oh, why?
Why do you want that today?
Why?
It's been stuck in my head for years.
Yeah, we do like that one.
Yeah, that'll get it out to hear it again. Just recharge that battery.
Well, we could do that for him. All right, Go Sox Go. I know the sports curse is going to be over, finally. Finally
over. Maybe your Mets will win next year.
Well, honestly, who wouldn't want to see the Mets and the Red Sox in the World Series? That would be huge for everybody involved. We would have a lot of fun with that. Us down here or in New York and you guys up there in Boston, we could have a lot of fun with that one. You know that.
Oh, yeah.
That's why we don't hide and try to make believe that we like the teams in the cities we broadcast from, for the most part.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll fake it every once in a while, but
we'll BS.
But even in our heyday up there at working in radio in Boston, we made it perfectly clear, what teams we were into.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
All right, Glenn. Thank you. Go Sox, go.
Thank you, guys. Goodbye.
All right.
Ring, 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 banana phone. Ring, 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 banana phone.
Through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming.
There he goes, bring it on home.
And the rocket's red glare.
I know they're going for the local angle and all that, but why not get Steven Tyler?
Yeah.
Get him to rev up the
He'll
crowd
do
at
it.
Fenway. I don't know. I mean, because this is right before the first pitch. You really need something a little more energetic.
Yeah.
And I love James Taylor. A little known fact, I actually sat in the second row for a James Taylor concert back in the day.
Ooh.
And had a really, really good time.
Gay.
Gordon in Boston, what's up?
Absolutely nothing, guys. What's up with you? And yes, go Sox, go.
Go Sox, go. The sports curse will finally be over.
Oh, boy.
2 games to go. Thank you, sir.
But there are some people in Boston actually awake.
Yeah, but not many, though. We usually get more calls than this.
It's the ones that are still awake from last night, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I had to work last night, so yeah, I'm still awake.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Have a good day, boys.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
The bombs bursting in air.
Oh, it just goes on and on.
Huh?
Just goes on and on, huh? Let's see.
Our flag was still there.
E-Rock, because we're talking about this stuff, you want to hear bad. He has Bob Dylan singing Take Me Out to the Ball Game. Have you heard this?
Oh.
This is amazing.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
All he has to do is blow his nose, and he would just be aming to listen to.
What is he? Why is he
blow
singing
your
acapella?
nose?
Yeah, why did he
For
do
what? Like, did
why
somebody
did he
say
do
we
that?
need to download that? Could you just sing it real quick? We could play it at ballparks all over. The kids.
Oh, say
Oh, right. Forgot.
Star-Spangled Banner yet waves.
Let's start right now.
For the land of the free and the
Play ball.
All right, the great James Taylor. And now we get ready for the first inning. We'll be back.
He obviously has a great voice and all, but I guess you had to be watching last night because it's like people are losing their minds. It's game through the World Series, and they bring him out, and you could just see like the energy just going.
Why didn't they just bring out Jay Giles
with his wig?
Oh my God! Yeah, we went to see the Stones press conference that day. Jay Giles was there.
Yeah,
and he has a black thing on his head.
Yes, he certainly does.
What is that?
What it is?
It's not hair.
Look, I'm convinced that I saw Jay Giles. This is way inside. Someone made me paranoid yesterday, saying we're talking to inside at times. When we went out to L.A. to broadcast live, and we were on the same plane as Jay Giles.
Yeah.
What's his real name there?
I just call him Jay Giles.
What the hell's his name?
I don't know. Jay?
This is not Jay Giles. Peter Wolf. Geez.
Mr. Giles?
Peter Wolf.
Yes, Peter Wolf.
And we pretty much sat next to Peter Wolf, and we were, like, exchanging pleasantries all the way out to L.A. talking.
Mangy Wolf.
And he was actually showing us that he was working on his latest project on a laptop, which was kind of, now everyone does that, but this was like 10, 12 years ago.
Like, wow, he's on a plane with a computer.
And because we're like, what are you doing? He's like, oh, I'm kind of working on my latest CD. I'm like,
Wizard.
What? As you fly? That's kind of weird, but now it's commonplace, right? So, like, we talked to him enough where we knew each other, and then we're getting our bags at LAX, and we're all waiting for our bags. So he knew who we were. We knew who he was. And it happened that he was staying in the same hotel as us on Sunset Strip.
Yep.
And I went out for coffee one morning, and all of a sudden this bald man, turns the corner, and I go, holy crap, I think that's Peter Wolf without his wig.
Oof.
And he looked at me in a panic like, oh, my God, I didn't think anyone would see me this early in the morning. He looked me in the eyes, made believe he didn't know me, and kept walking. To this day, I'm convinced I saw Peter Wolf without his wig, and it creeped me out.
I'm sure you did. Well, what did it look like? Was it horseshoe? Was it completely?
Low horseshoe.
Low horseshoe?
Low horseshoe.
Wow.
Low horseshoe. So.
Well, the wig is so believable, though. I mean, you wouldn't notice it if it was dark and you had been blinded and you were across the street facing the other way. Good God. Sir, there's a jet black thing on your head.
I don't know what that is.
Jet black. You have night on your head. It's the middle of the afternoon and you're carrying night around on your head.
I think you have a piece of Star Trek memorabilia on your head.
Let's go to Lead Belly. Lead Belly.
Morning, boys.
One of the faithful. What's up, Lead Belly?
How's it going, guys?
Hey, good.
Opie, I got a quick question about your sports growth.
Yeah.
When the Patriots won the Super Bowl for those 3 out of the 4 years, did you not pick them at all, or?
I don't. That's a really good question. I don't think so. I don't really think I did.
Like, those were kind of given wins. I mean, that should have ended the sports curse like 5 years ago.
I know. That would have been an easy one. But at the time, you didn't know how easy it was going to be. Yeah, I really don't think I did because, I mean, to the best of our knowledge, I haven't picked a winner in a really, really long time, so. But at this time, I got him. Go Sox, go.
Go Sox, go.
All right, Lead Belly, thank you.
Take it easy, guys.
All right. Everyone's requested Boyz II Men doing the 7th inning stretch. If you can find that would be great. It's coming in on the phones, on instant feedback, a little ongoing theme. And also, we got to get the slow kids singing, and then the crowd freaking helping them out. That's one of my favorite clips. Actually brings a tear to my eye.
A tear to your eye.
We'll have to replay that today. And what's today's sound that people need to listen for?
Oh, yes. Here it is. This, of course, between 7 and 7:30 this morning. If you hear this sound, call in. If you're the, what caller, 10?
Yeah.
10th caller. You'll win $1,000. Here's the sound. There
you go. All right.
And no calling until you hear. If you call during a we're going to hang up on you. You need to go.
And also, we got to take a break, but we're all very excited because it's Dance Friday.
Oh.
And our own E-Rock and Master Poe will be on live TV. We'll be simulcasting it. We'll get the video up on ondaradio.com later today. We'll talk more about it after the break because we're really late. It's Opie and Anthony. You're checking out the Opie and Anthony show. We were just in the O&A lab. We're working on some new bits for the show. And
the lab down at the Institute.
We should bring some of these ideas to the people. Because some of them never see the light of day.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But I do have an idea, and I don't know how it's going to work yet. But I think we can pull it off.
Yeah, that sounds totally doable.
We want to get a really good prize. And don't worry, Tracy, it'll be part of Pinpoint Listening. Pinpoint Listening. O&A fart trivia.
Now, How exactly does this work?
I was in the O&A lab and just kind of formulating this, trying to figure it out, and I need a little help. But I'm thinking you get like a studio filled with people, because you're going to need a lot of people, obviously.
Yeah.
Maybe, let's say 10 to 12 hardcore listeners.
Okay.
And then we do a trivia contest.
Mm-hmm.
The questions are so easy. Like, how many states in the United States of America?
48.
Oh, my God. Of course.
Yeah. Everyone knows the answer, but here's the problem. You can't answer until you fart.
Oh, so that's like you're qualified. That's like the buzzer on Jeopardy.
That's the buzzer, right.
You got it.
Now, it could be a really boring show if you got a studio filled with people and they can't fart to answer these simple questions.
That'd be sad.
But that could be kind of funny. But then I'm thinking, leave it to the listeners. They'll figure out, what they need to do personally to make sure they're farting a lot.
Yeah, because they could maybe do it something a few days in advance to make sure that they have a build-up. It would be really funny to watch a couple of people really trying to hit that buzzer
right
first.
But the prize has to be really good, and the questions have to be so easy that people are like, oh, my God, all I have to do is fart, and I'll get a point here.
Yeah.
No thinking in this game.
No.
None. Or maybe a little. Maybe a little bit.
It's like Joker's wild questions.
Right.
Those are always simple.
No kidding. I think this could work. Because I know personally, like, if I eat a lot of beans, it's going to be a nightmare the next day. And I'm thinking our listeners are smart enough where they can figure out their formula the night before or the day before, and they could kind of plan it out perfectly.
Yeah.
So, there's a lot of farting going on when the contest hits. What do you think?
I like it.
Should we bring this one to the people or what?
I like it.
Does it need to be honed a little bit more in the O&A labs?
No, I think the basic framework is there.
Yeah.
I think the contestants are going to have to do a little work beforehand, a little work on their diet when they come in.
But that's the beauty of the thing, too.
Of course, yeah.
The listener that knows how to figure out all that.
Got the answer.
But what about a silent but deadly? Is that where we used maybe the interns?
No.
Where a guy... It has to make a noise?
The Joker's wild.
Yeah.
Those questions, if you watched Jeopardy and then you watched the Joker's Wild, you'd be like, they would ask you some kind of a tough question, or you'd think it was a tough question. It's like, this president crossed the Potomac River. And you're like, okay. His name was George Washington. Yes, George Washington, for a point. Like, they'd give you sometimes a question where you're like, I might know that one, but then they fill in the blanks completely. It was Jeopardy for the Mongoloids. Whammies. Oh, I landed on a whammy, and then the stupid animation comes out.
Yeah.
That was retarded, too. Never liked that show. When they'd have to sit and look down like the dancing whammy things were really in front of them and go like, and dance along with them as they just lost money.
Yeah.
I'd be like cursing.
Would they dance with the whammy?
Oh, they would dance with the whammy. Speaking of dancing, I just cannot wait.
Yeah, we're a little distracted today because our own E-Rock is going to be on Jill TV for Dance Friday. Is Master Poe going to?
Master Poe is going to. Now, I think back to days like the last episode of MASH.
Yeah.
When you gathered around the TV to see something that was going to make history. This is how I feel today.
I hope they both wind up like certain soldiers in the last episode of MASH.
This is going to be so horrific.
Yeah.
Our own E-Rock, we saw how he was trying to dance.
We gave him dance lessons yesterday.
It was a little shakedown dance between him and Master Poe. Master Poe was teaching him some moves. And E-Rock, he has no sense of rhythm whatsoever.
And he's already uncomfortable in his own skin.
Yeah.
So it's going to make for a great view today.
Horrid.
Yeah. Can we get back to the fart trivia? Oh, I'm obsessed with it. Stephen S. from Bayshore, he writes, Opie, I'd like to buy a bowel.
Well, of course, Steve.
Let's go to Russ in Connecticut. Russ.
Hey, what happens if somebody craps themselves? Are they disqualified from Fart Trivia?
You know what?
I say no.
I say yes.
Wow.
I say yes because I know our listeners. They don't give a crap, but I'm pumped.
I think they should have to stand there and can finish the game if they can.
Like I said, I know our listeners, and they would go, and now what? Now what you want?
But just think of what the following ones would sound like if he tries to answer more questions. It could be a true disaster.
Like sneezing into a beard. I don't even know what that means.
It's disgusting.
Can we
give you that?
Can we get this done by maybe I don't know, like next Friday? We'll have a fun Friday show.
We obviously have to pre-qualify people because they're going to have to work and train a little bit with their diet. I suggest a lot of broccoli, and maybe some spinach,
White Castle,
broccoli rabe,
a bit of White Castle.
Yeah, White Castle, some beer, some cheap beer.
Whole milk gets me going. Whole milk.
If you're lactose intolerant,
I think I got a little lactose thing happening.
Then we're talking. Then we'll get some people in here that are probably going to be true champions.
Couple McDonald's. White Castle is wonderful stuff. Though you give me a few of them, any person really.
Yeah. You know what sucks about this show? We try to go highbrow and give you the news and give our take on like the wildfires and this and that. And the phones, it's like crickets. You talk about fart trivia, look at this.
They just love the idea.
This is what the people want.
They love the idea.
This is what they want.
Who wouldn't?
Frosty, Wisconsin, what's up?
Hey, boys, how you doing?
Pretty good, Frosty.
I'm just wondering now, E-Rock's going to be away dancing with Master Poe. Who's going to fill in for him?
His fill-in is a mannequin, so we're all set. We're covered here. We're good.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
We got a mannequin with the E-Rock hat on it, and he's
actually doing more in the minutes he's been sitting there.
Yeah, just sitting there, cold-faced, stone-faced, I should have said. Thank you, Frosty.
All right, thank you. Bye.
All right.
A Hellman's jar in a wig is sitting there. That's Steve.
That's what we should have done. Put that on Pal Talk. Pat of Boston, what's up?
Hey, morning, guys.
Good morning. Go Sox, go, man.
You obviously caught the old seventh inning stretch there.
Yep.
Just want to know, when did Cedric the Entertainer join Boyz II Men?
You didn't like the Boyz II Men?
Well, they're certainly men now, full of...
It's men to old men? Is that what it is now?
It's men...
I don't know if that's Bob Dylan or if you guys got Gribble there from King of the Hill to sing that song. But
yeah, the Bob Dylan thing. Someone had a great line in instant feedback. He goes, well, if Bob Dylan did sneeze, Tom Petty would fall out of his nose.
Oh.
Does Tom Petty sound like him?
Oh, boy, does he, Jimmy. All right, Pat, thank you.
I never liked Tom Petty either. Oh, so take another drink. Wait, what's that song?
A
Bob.
Well, that was one of his newer ones. Tom Petty was pretty big at the... kind of
like
the beginning of MTV.
Kind of enjoyed a little Tom Petty in my my youth.
What's a big song by him? I don't know.
Running Down a Dream, Jimmy. Running Down a Dream.
Refugee.
I don't know.
Me and Del were singing. Sounds a little different when he does it, though.
Just a tad.
The trees went by. Me and Del were singing a little Runaway. I'm going to put out an album.
Sure, is that good?
Yeah.
Where you talk...
And then that
spoken word of popular songs.
And then Tom Petty came out with a brilliant song about being the last DJ. That was a fine song.
Oh, what?
He's pretty much talking about radio and how sad it's become.
Really?
That there's no real DJs left anymore.
Did he sing Tempted by the Fruit of Another?
No, that was Squeeze.
Yeah.
So you know this one?
Just Losing My Religion?
You can't turn him into a company man. You can't turn him into a whore. And the boys upstairs just don't understand anymore. Well, the top brass don't like him talking so much, and he won't play what they say to play. And he don't want to change what don't need to change.
A lot of people can relate to this.
And there goes the last DJ.
He's like good.
Who plays what he wants to play.
He's making a song that no one really can relate to.
He pretty much put out a song that radio refused to play.
Yeah, obviously.
And I love these guys that say, oh, F it, after they have nothing else to lose.
Yeah.
Well, he should have put that song out 10 years ago, because that's when the whole last DJ thing was happening.
Yeah.
He didn't have the balls to do it 10 years ago. Now it's like, I have nothing to lose. I'll put this thing out.
I liked him in the Kevin Costner movie, The Postman.
You think that's too specific?
He was in that.
A song?
No, it's actually a really cool song. And then like hip DJs, what they do is they put they kind of localize that. They put some clips from their show proving that they're the last DJ that Tom Petty's talking.
Oh
man,
no,
they're not.
Oh yes,
like I'm the last rebel.
You know who?
Oh, go ahead there. E-Rock replacement.
You know who does that? Uses it for almost every rejoiner.
Huh?
Brother Weeze.
Oh, does he? Oh boy, I just made fun of my boy.
Oh boy.
Sorry, Weeze. Sorry.
Well, he just likes.
I just made fun of my mentor. Huh?
Maybe he just likes the song.
There you go. All right. Hey, here's Boyz II Men singing God Bless America at the World Series. This is terrific.
And now to honor America, please welcome Grammy Award-winning Decca recording artist
Decca
Boyz II Men as they lead us in tonight's presentation of God Bless America.
America, land that I love.
Yuck.
Stand beside her and guide her.
They sound like the landmines from Up the Academy. If anybody remembers that reference.
Wow.
The Mad Magazine
Up
movie.
the Academy,
Up
yeah.
the Academy. There's a scene at a party where they're listening to a horrible band, and this is what it sounds like.
Really?
Yes.
Well,
there were 3 listeners that saw that.
I don't know why anyone was ever into this
This is
crap.
awful.
Guide her through the night with the light from above.
Right.
To the prairie. To
How many syllables in prairie?
wide with
Like another word.
America, my home, sweet home.
Wow. Oh.
My home, sweet home.
Let's hear it for Boyz II Yuck.
They were terrible.
How awful is that? What was going on at Fenway last night, man?
James Taylor at least sounded good.
Yeah, but he was so mellow. That's why the game was only 2-1. He put everyone to sleep before the game even began.
Hey, what time? By the way, how are we gonna know we're not gonna be in break when they start to dance?
Oh, we'll figure it out, Jimmy.
We better not be. Oh boy.
Why don't we should be in constant contact with E-Rock, and we'll try to time this out because we gotta watch him live on TV for Dance Friday. Hold on a minute, Joe in Michigan. Joe, what's up?
Hello, Joe.
Hello.
Hey.
Good evening.
Morning, guys.
Good morning.
Hey, I just want to say I'm sorry to hear you guys aren't on in Detroit anymore. I'm trying to hear you from Grand Rapids.
Oh, thank you, sir.
It comes in a little staticky, so. But I've been holding a little something in for a couple minutes now. Just wanted to say it from the bottom of my heart.
Okay. Thank you.
Oof.
Thanks, guys. Good morning.
All right, good morning to you, Joe. It's Fart Friday. Ooh, Fart Friday. Let me write that down. Has potential. Fart Friday. You never know when you're going to get that spark.
Yes.
Fart Friday. Yeah, we got to do fart trivia, though. We just have to do that. Okay. Mike in Jersey. Mike, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, boys, how you doing?
Pretty good, Mike.
Yeah, listen, I want to get to the fart trivia contest. The guys at work call me a machine. At lunchtime, I must put out 30 or 40 of them.
Yeah, some people can do this, too, just like on cue almost.
So then I say game on. Fart trivia.
Yeah.
Game on.
Let's do it.
Sign me up, man. Hey, and in fact, one of the farts could be one of the sound bites for the $1,000 contest.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
You want to produce a radio show?
Yeah. What are you doing?
I mean that.
All right, Mike, hold on the line. We're gonna put you in the contest.
All right, sounds like a plan.
I think we could do this. I think there are guys out there that just could fart on command, and it can make it really interesting. All right, very cool. We should take a break here. It is FU Friday. Let's go to the FU line and see what's going on. Oh, you want to give him the sound one more time? Let's make it easy for everybody today.
Of course we should.
For the casual listener, we'll help you out today. Today only. Going to be giving away $1,000 between 7 and 7:30. It's not 7 o'clock yet. What you're listening for is this. And when you hear that, be the 10th caller, 877-212-ONA.
All right.
And you will win the next $1,000 that we're giving away, okay? Let's see what's going on the FU line for this FU Friday.
Thanks for calling the Opie and Anthony FU line. Here's the latest batch of FUs.
You have 6 new voice messages. First voice message.
This is Michael from South Jersey. I'd like to send a nice FU to John Cook and the rest of the idiots WYSC for getting rid of the best radio show in the city.
Next message.
Yeah, I want to send a big you out to those contest pigs who keep trying to win $1,000 a day. Where the were you fat, smelly pieces of when the Fatty Pig Fatty contest was going on? You probably would have won that, too.
Next message.
I'd like to give an FU to Al Sharpton. Hey, Al, you.
Next message.
I f***ing hate you, you rich white motherfucking stingy son of a bitch. You think you can get away with anything you goddamn well please just because you got money. Well, take all that green and shove it up your you piece of
Next message.
Hey, this is Exterminator Rich from Philly. I just want to send a big you to John Cook for kicking my boys off the airwaves.
Next message.
I would just like to say to everyone who isn't me, you.
End of new messages.
Call the Opie and Anthony FU line. 866-FU line 1. That's 866-FU line 1.
Thank you and goodbye.
Hey, good morning. It's Opie and Anthony. The phone's just lit. Everybody wants to talk about the fart trivia contest we're putting together. Can't wait to hear what the lawyers have to say about this one.
I don't know if there's any legal ramifications here.
Yeah, we'll see. There's always something.
See what they could come up with.
Hey, I'm getting my news alert on my BlackBerry. NASA, the shuttle.
Yeah.
So freaking predictable. After waking up to Elton John's Rocket Man, Discovery astronauts begin their 6+ hour spacewalk this morning.
Oh, yeah?
Waking up to Rocket Man.
I get it. Because they're in a rocket.
Of course they did. Of course they woke up to that.
Too bad there's not a song called The Tile Must Have Fallen Off Because It's Hot in Here.
I think Pete Diddy could work something up in an hour. We got E-Rock on the phone. That's very good news. But we're also... it has to be brought up because it's coming in like crazy. We missed the obvious with the Tom Petty there, Jimmy. You're asking about Tom Petty. The opening scene to Silence of the Lambs. That's Tom Petty, American Girl, as she's freaking driving.
American Girl.
And that was also used in Fast Times at Ridgemont High, of course.
What scene?
Yeah, it was used.
You're stumping me.
That,
I know Jackson Brown. She must be somebody's baby. I remember that scene.
I forget the actual scene, but I know it was in
Fast
Times. Yeah.
Was it when they were going to school for the first time and there's toilet paper and everyone?
Right.
Huh?
I'm trying to remember the scene now. This is bothering me.
I'm getting stumped a lot today. American Girl and Fast Times at Ridgemont High?
Sam? Wasn't it when he was driving to school? Because wasn't he kind of singing along? In the opening, when Judge Reinhold?
When Judge Reinhold was
going to high school,
driving his car
for the first time?
Yeah, when he was driving to school on the first day.
To start the whole movie,
and he's
basically?
looking at the chicks.
Yeah, he was like drumming on the steering wheel.
Yeah, I think that was it.
All right.
But I kind of thought it was Jennifer Jason Leigh in another scene besides the one where,
Well, she gets the big, as Jackson Brown's being played.
Yeah.
That was terrific. We brought it up. I was in a Philly hotel with my girl, and Fast Times came on TV. And, there's a bit of an age difference, just a little bit. And she's turning me on to newer things. I'm turning her on to some of the classic comedies. And Fast Times comes on. I go, you ever see Fast Times? And she said no, which blew me away. I'm like, what? Oh, you got to watch. And it was the TV version. And they took a really funny movie and destroyed it. The TV version is embarrassing to watch.
It sucks.
And after 20 minutes, I awkwardly went, well, let's watch golf.
It just sucks.
There wasn't a laugh to be had in the first 20 to 30 minutes of the TV version of that movie.
Yeah, they had to cut everything. They had to cut everything out. All the funny stuff just cut out. It's inappropriate.
We have a weird theme going on today because, the World Series has happened. Of course, the Red Sox won Game 2. They're up 2-0. So we're kind of playing national anthems and stuff as they're coming in. We got 2 more. Let's not forget, last night on 30 Rock, our pal Tracy Morgan. He's on fire with this 30 Rock. He really is. He'll never be on our show again because he's just becoming a huge star again. But they had a quick clip of him doing the national anthem on 30 Rock. This is the whole bit right here. It's literally 18 seconds long.
Who brought stars and bright stars to the party last night? For the rascals we fought.
Who'd ever known there was so many words? It was like a Most Def CD.
Who'd ever known? But that's what happens when these people sing the national anthem. They don't realize that first of all, it's a really hard song to sing.
Yeah.
I've heard that forever. Like, whoever wrote this song should be shot.
Yeah, well,
he should have been. He should have been. Thank you. Yeah, I should have came up with a name. He should have been shot because it's a really hard song to hit all the notes, and then there's too many words in the damn thing.
Yeah,
the song kind of catches up to you,
and it's words that are oldie words.
Yeah,
a bunch of oldie time words. Ramparts.
Yeah, we got a very good example of that.
How do we? I'm sorry. Do we know? They're not going on, are they?
No.
Okay.
I got it all under control here. E-Rock's on hold. We're going to talk to him in a minute or two. Dance Friday starts at 7:30. Girl wins contest to sing national anthem at basketball game, and like we just said, the song after a while just catches up to you, and then this happens.
Oh, say, can you see by the Johnson?
She started really high.
So far, so good, though.
What so proudly we hailed at the starlight.
You know what?
At the Stars.
I got season tickets for the Islanders, and they bring out a different person to sing this every home game. And I think anyone that goes to a sporting event, you secretly hope this happens during the singing of the national anthem, which is kind of sacrilege because they're singing for America. But you don't want to sit there and hear it, really, And you're hoping there's a breakdown like this.
Boo! Exactly. What? Twilight.
Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed.
Oh, everyone's singing along now.
And the rockets red
Damn. And they have bombs.
Where was this?
I don't know where this one was.
Basketball.
Special Olympics.
There you go. Now,
and just walk off in shame.
We should boo her.
Now we're getting requests for Carl Lewis. A lot of people saying nothing beats the Carl Lewis version. I don't think I've ever heard that.
I haven't either.
Well, you got it? Oh, yeah. All right, let's go to E-Rock.
Oh, yeah.
Set.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? You're at Jill TV, Channel 11 here in New York City?
Yeah, we're here. We're waiting to go on in about 20 minutes or so. This thing is already a disaster.
Why?
All right, well, we get in the cab to leave, and Poe spends the entire cab ride trying to explain to the cabbie how the radio works to put on 92.3 because those are friends of ours.
Oh, God. What an ass.
So, yeah, so then we get here, and there's a problem because Poe's not on the guest list. So they're like, well, we got a phone call up to see if he's allowed up there.
I'm used to that.
Right.
So they get him upstairs and everything. We get into they put us in a dressing room here. Poe has a backpack that he opens up, and there's this wrapped up towel, which he then unfurls on the couch, and there's a whole line of products.
What happened?
That was completely my fault.
Oh, no.
Wow. I'm sorry. 7:35, says Steve? Okay. Can you get E-Rock back? That was completely my fault.
No.
I'm an idiot.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
We'll get him back on. Mike in Jersey, what's up? Real fast.
Yeah, you guys are a couple of dumbasses, and especially Anthony. The Fast Times at Ridgemont Heights, when he's washing the car, that's what American Girl is playing.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen it in a while.
I love how you say especially Anthony, because I would put Anthony up against anyone when it comes to movie and TV trivia.
That's right, in World War II.
I forgot.
You know, we're doing fart trivia. That's as a goof. But we will do movie, TV trivia versus Anthony anytime. And put up a huge prize if you could beat him. A huge prize.
Pressure's on.
And you'd have to come in studio so we know you're not Googling answers.
Anthony,
no one would beat Anthony.
He'd choke like Cindy Brady.
Oh, I know. I just stare.
Baton Rouge, Anthony.
I don't know.
Actually, you know what? My brother might be able to beat you.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, he might be able to beat you.
He
hasn't had a job in over 10 years. And
watched a lot of TV.
Watch TV and watch movies.
He really hasn't had a job in 10 years?
I don't think so.
Wow.
Yeah.
10 years.
No, actually longer.
Wow.
What's wrong with him?
I don't know.
Get a gig.
Get a gig. Thanks, Mike, for helping us out. Back to E-Rock. I'm sorry. E-Rock, so he opens up his bag, and there's all sorts of products on the couch?
He has his towel wrapped up that he unfurls on the couch, and there's all these products.
Yeah.
So first he starts using the lint brush to clean his outfit.
Oh.
Then he has shoe polish, and he's doing his shoes. And
because they show shoes on TV, by the way.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Well, my feet will be moving.
He's gelling his hair, and then he tops it off by filling the room with Axe body spray.
Oh, no.
Oh, I love it.
And as of right now, they're in the guest room, and Poe and Jill are coordinating our dance moves for the segment.
See,
is it true he also popped a Cialis?
We have not even, scratched the surface with this Master Poe. We've spent a lot of time on E-Rock and some other people on this show, but this Master Poe is from another planet.
Yeah.
He really is from another planet.
They don't know him as well on this side either because he's the XM security. So a lot of the
we got to start developing him on this side.
He's a trained killer.
So, E-Rock, how you feeling?
All right, they have another dance guest with us. His name is Dancing Larry. Apparently, he's a regular dancer at the Ranger games at Madison Square Garden.
Oh, they're spicing it up for you.
Hey, you know, if you're in the same room with the Ranger fan, you know what you have to do, right, E-Rock? I am your hero, after all. You got to punch that guy right in the face, live on TV.
Punch
and then go and say, "Go Islanders, go!"
And then I'll faint like Marie Osmond.
Yeah, I feel bad for you because I think. Well, Marie Osmond is saying it's because of the fires in California. That's why she passed out.
Yeah.
She got winded. I think she's pregnant.
That's what the rumor was.
And I think I believe she's already had 8 kids or something like that.
8 kids?
Something like that, yeah.
She's Mormon.
Surprised they don't just ask her to hover her over with water. All right, do a split.
Fly her over the fire.
I know, hover her over.
I hear Jill in the background. E-Rock, what's going on?
Poe and Jill are sitting here coordinating our dance move to Paula Abdul Straight Up.
Right. See, this is Jill. She's part of the news team, but this is what she actually does. We get the behind-the-scenes stuff.
Jill, would you like to go out back of F.H. Riley's?
Yes.
Hold on here.
Take it, boy.
What?
Poe! Wow, Poe can take it.
Yeah. He likes to touch it, too.
Oh, boy.
There you go.
You know that Master Poe is going to become a huge TV star today. You know that, right?
No,
He's quirky enough where people are going to be like, whoa, we got to get this Master Poe back.
Forever, blah, blah, blah. You want to talk to Opie?
Sure. Oh, I got to... Hello?
Hi, Jill.
Hi, Jill.
Hey, guys, I'm very busy here trying to teach the boys a little dance routine.
How's it working?
It's going all right. I don't know. Poe's a little upset here. He's in shock that he really has to do these moves, but
Hey,
he does. He has no choice.
Hey, Jill.
My turf now, boys.
Jill, I like you because you're an honest woman. We appreciate your honesty. What do you think of Master Poe? And don't hold back.
Well, right now, he's okay. He's got to work on his moves a little bit better, but I think he might get it. He's actually got the whole, beat down. He's got some beat. E-Rock is a little shy. He won't dance with me yet.
Well,
so I got to run on TV. So
okay. Yeah, of course, because you got to do traffic now.
It's Jill TV.
This is the news.
No, she doesn't want to smell that phone anymore.
Right.
Talking into a septic tank.
Right. Oh, poor E-Rock. Are you... all right, there goes Jill. She'll be on TV now. Hey, by the way, if you go to... Is this on YouTube so people can play along at home if they're at their computer?
Oh, that is great.
We do have E-Rock learning how to dance for his big TV appearance. We take this stuff very seriously. We give you a little peek into the O&A lab, and it's E-Rock getting dance lessons from Master Poe, and Master Poe will be on TV with E-Rock today. How did they get this video on YouTube?
It's called Retards Dancing on Opie and Anthony.
Oh, is that horrible?
Why'd you call it that? Because I figure that way will increase traffic because people will be like, oh, man, Retards Dancing.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, and that video will be up on onaradio.com later on today. Okay, we're loving onaradio.com because guess what? It's a website dedicated to actually... the fun things happening on a radio show.
Yeah, how about that?
God forbid we just focus on positive stuff that a radio show is doing. That's why we're pumping the hell out of onaradio.com, including Stephen S. From Bayshore's show rundowns. All right, and this video will be
brilliant.
Later. All right, E-Rock.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are going on in what, 15 minutes?
Probably a little bit closer to 10.
Oh, I almost cursed. All right, E-Rock. All right, we got to go. We got to take a quick break, so we do this live, okay?
Yeah. All right, see you in a bit.
All right, thank you, E-Rock. It's the Opie and Anthony show.
What
was that?
We got a break.
All right.
Oh, that just means we have to take a
take
a break.
A break, yeah.
All right. All right, when we get back, hopefully our buddy E-Rock will be on live TV with Jill for Dance Friday, and we're gonna simulcast it, and we'll comment. Okay?
Do a little commentary.
It's Opie and Anthony. Oh, I'm sorry, I messed up that too. I'm distracted today. We gotta go on a train after the show today. We were gonna come back with Straight Up by.
Paul Abdul.
Yeah, E-Rock's song. It's Opie and Anthony. Actually, it's a very busy Friday. We're moments away from watching E-Rock dance on live TV. It's Dance Friday on Channel 11. Our pals over at Channel 11, they're huge fans of the Opie and Anthony show. And what do we do in return? We just beat them up. We make fun of every single person that does the news for them, including the smug reporter. That's the new guy.
The new guy that we've really taken to is Smug Guy. Do you know his name? I
think it's James Ford.
James Ford. Yeah.
We just call him Smug Guy.
Yeah.
He gets on in the morning, and he's doing stories like, I'll give you a couple of examples.
Is he the blonde guy?
No, he's a black guy.
But he was
actually
he was doing a story on the signs that are on the parkways now around New York, around Long Island, that tells you how long it's going to take you to get from where you are to a landmark. Let's say the Verrazano Bridge or another exit down the expressway, something like that. And he was talking about how they weren't working. But he gets this face that he puts on that's kind of like, yeah, well, these signs aren't working. Then they had him at the new the Prudential Center over there in Newark.
I think they're calling it The Rock.
The Rock, they call it, yeah.
Big concert venue
The
in Newark.
Rock. Bon Jovi was there for their inauguration last night.
With all the Sopranos.
Yeah, a bunch of the Sopranos, a lot of celebrities. But he was there. This reporter, smug guy we like to call him, he was there the morning of the show.
Which was yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday. Yeah. Talking about how, if you look inside the window, there's still a crane. They're still doing work. Are they even going to be done? And the lights said, like, the dental like, as some letters were missing. He goes, all the lights aren't even working in the name. And then he goes, back to you, and makes his face like he's kind of like... Like he's just aggravated with everything he's talking about.
And they got a concert tonight.
I don't know if they're going to be able to pull this off.
He's our new guy, man.
So when he comes on, we stop everything we're doing in the office and go, oh, smug guy.
Yeah,
we love him.
Yeah. 5 in the morning, you just find things to entertain yourself. Let's say hi to Jen on Long Island. We got a minute or two before E-Rock's on. Maybe not. We might have to go right to TV here. Jen, what do you got for the radio show?
Hi.
Hi, Jen. How are you?
I'm really good.
As soon as it's on, just pot us up there, Danny. All right, why are you calling the show?
Well, I heard your sound.
Yeah, you sure did.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. You sure did.
You suck!
You definitely heard.
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
I was with you, and I heard the sound.
Wrong! Try again, dumbass!
Huh?
It was ba, 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 ba.
Yeah, you heard that, right? So you're trying to win the $1,000?
I certainly do.
This is going great.
Yeah.
Liar, whore, and you know it!
You heard the sound?
I did.
Oh, man, you are one pathetic loser.
How long have you been listening to the Opie and Anthony show?
Well, I'm a contester, and I don't really like you guys, so I listen for the money.
Oh, you know something? God bless you. God bless you, Jan. Finally, an honest answer.
I love talking to the prize
Finally, an honest anser. Oh,
Why don't you
smug guy.
$1,000 for being honest?
Smug guy. Yeah, that's smug guy. But Jan. So your whole thing is you just go around the radio dial trying to win contests?
She called herself the contester.
Huh?
I'm a contest whore.
Are you?
I go station to station, and I listen for your sounders. I call up, and
And you're being completely honest. You hate us, but you know we're giving away $1,000, so you figure, what the hell? I'll listen just to try to win the $1,000, right?
Absolutely.
Hey, Jen, what have you won over the years?
I've won trips to Bahamas. I've won thousands of dollars. I won concert tickets. I saw U2 in the Heart. I've done well for myself. It's fun.
Wow. You certainly have.
Is there any...
Like, on Friday, when you were making fun of Hey Han, Start Dialing,
yeah,
you were talking about me.
And is there any chance that you'll become a listener of the Opie and Anthony show after the contest is over?
Probably not, unless you have a prize.
Yeah, just prizes, huh? There's nothing we can do, nothing we've done that's made you go like, oh, that's kind of interesting, or something, anything, redeeming.
Sometimes, guys, you make me laugh.
All right.
Hey,
I like to sing on Bible stories on Friday.
Oh, that was fun. With the Harry Potter is just as
yeah.
The Bible is just as bad as a Harry Potter book.
Yeah.
Hey, Jen.
I wanted not to like it, but I found myself laughing.
Oh, thank you. Well, that's what we're hoping. Some of you prize pigs actually continue listening to our show. Now, Jen, what's the next prize you're hoping to win? Because I know these people. They have charts and stuff. What's the next contest you're going to be jumping onto?
I want the Antigua thing on CBS.
Antigua, huh?
See, this
I
is
want
what
to go to Antigua.
This is a look into the prize pig's life. This is all they do. So you're going to go. A contest on CBS is going to start where they're giving away trips to Antigua.
Yeah, they're doing that now.
And then what else? What else is out there that you're trying to win? Is that about it right now?
Actually, right now, I wanted to win Bruce tickets, but the radio stations were going to cheap with that. They didn't give that many away.
Bastards, right?
See,
yeah.
We explained this at the beginning of the contest. People like Jen, they got charts and they got a bunch of phones.
Oh, yeah.
And they just set up every day and get ready to try to win something.
Actually, my husband does that. I'm just his Bimmy, you know, hey, hon, dial.
All right. Hey, Jen, I hate to tell you, but you're the 11th caller.
Yeah, you just missed.
You just missed on this one. It was fun talking to you. Usually we beat up the prize pigs, but you know what? I can't beat up someone that's just being blatantly honest.
Complete honesty. I don't like you. I'm just calling for the money. There's nothing more honest than that.
All right, Jen.
Sheila, you're a radio hooker.
That's right.
Pretty much.
And it's grand.
All right.
Have fun, guys.
Give us a call soon. We want to say hi to Nick in Michigan. Nick?
Hey.
$1,000, buddy. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Nice.
What are you going to do with the $1,000?
Oh, I've got some definite lawyer bills to pay off.
Oh, God, what a waste. Oh, don't you hate that?
Lawyer bills for what?
Oh, divorce. You know
Oh.
that one, Anthony.
That's great. Well, congrats.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, sir. We got to kind of move along because any second now we're going to simulcast with Channel 11, our friends at Channel 11 here in New York. All right?
Hey, you guys have fun then.
Congratulations. That's Nick from Michigan. He won the $1,000 today. We'll play another sound in a little while, and that'll be the sound you're looking for on Monday between 7 and 7:30. Okay?
I can't. The anticipation is killing me.
Oh, I know.
Of the thought of our own Iraq in Iraqtober.
Yeah.
And Master Poe dancing.
Yeah.
I hope I'm not just wetting myself. And I can describe some of the action.
And by the way, for the people out there, don't wait for our cue. We're on a bit of a delay, so you might want to check it out if you're in the area. And then we'll get the video up on onaradio.com.
Oh yeah,
so the rest of America can enjoy the silliness that is E-Rock and Master Poe.
It's probably such a nervous Nelly right now.
Yeah, I think it's official because Tim has come up with a sweeper. He hasn't come up with a sweeper in a while, but here it is.
It's Fart Friday. Fart Friday on the Opie and Anthony show.
Where did Fart Friday come from?
I wrote it down. I remember the spark of creativity.
No, I like the contest idea.
I said Fart Friday, too.
That's going to be Fart Friday.
Yes, because the guy farted.
Yeah.
Are you doing the show with me? The guy farted on the phones. And I looked at my paper. I'm like, oh, my God, Fart Friday. And then Tim, this is how the process works. Then Tim ran down the hall and made a sweeper, and now it's officially Fart Friday. That's how it happened.
I assumed that the guy that was on the phone was trying to audition for the contest.
No, he just had a fart that he was holding in.
Well, kind of hard to keep track of all the days.
Well, now what you're talking about is the other sweeper Tim came up with.
Yeah.
This is what you're correct about.
Coming soon to the Opie and Anthony Show. Fart Trivia. Opie and Anthony will ask you a question. The buzzer comes from you. Fart Trivia. Coming soon to the Opie and Anthony Show.
Yeah, we'll have more details on that in coming days. So we got the Fart Trivia happening, and we also have Fart Friday.
Of course we do.
Oh. Jimmy's partaking.
You want to play games?
Well, they did seem to be smiling on the news. I'm wondering if they were all setting up.
Maybe Eric grabbed his chest and fell face first on the floor. They were happy.
Poor E-Rock.
Poor stupid E-Rock.
Yeah,
poor E-Rock.
Blubbery mess.
He's not even going to be the highlight today. Master Poe is going to upstage him on TV. And no one really knows Master Poe yet.
You know what it is? It's two complete opposites. It's one guy that thinks he rules, and he's going to be, with all the confidence in the world, he's going to be dancing like a complete buffoon.
Yeah.
And then there's the other one that is yet nervous in his own skin, has no rhythm. And, there's
turn this
Jill.
up. Turn this up.
Big surprise for you for this Dance Friday. All right, check it in here right now.
No.
The Williamsburg Bridge, some heavy traffic.
Oh, no.
All right, this is
a little surprise for Dance Friday.
This is the same Jill we just heard on the phone.
And as
getting the guys ready for Dance Friday.
Reverse right now.
Yeah.
So that's why traffic building.
Traffic, blah, blah, blah.
Coming right up at the BQE, northbound, right between the Gowanus Canal and the Brooklyn.
E-Rock is probably
here is our Brooklyn Bridge.
Freaking out.
Southbound, it's a little bit sluggish from the LIE into the Kosciuszko.
Was E-Rock wearing a green shirt? I hope so. When they put the chroma key background, he disappears.
Signs are in effect today citywide. I'm going to drop my magic wand.
Oh, no.
And welcome to Dance Friday, all the way from the K-Rock Studios and XM Studios. Let's welcome E-Rock. That's right. We have a little something special. Let's get close. Ready? Let's work it. Shake. Forward it. Come on, guys. Rehearse this.
They are awful.
Master.
They're making complete fools of themselves on live TV. They're shaking their booty, yes.
We have a special surprise.
Oh, no. They got boas on.
Who's too sexy? Are you feeling sexy right now?
I'm feeling fantastic.
Is it better than radio? Woo!
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? What do you want to say to Opie and Anthony? Jim, everyone's watching. What do you want to say?
Thank you so much for this opportunity for E-Rocktober. Opie and Anthony, 6 a.m., 92.3 K-Rock.
Oh, look at him. Plug in. Very good.
It's Friday, baby, right here. Love you guys.
E-Rock's in the front.
Feel good about
the red boa.
I felt their career skyrocketing right out there. Thank you very much, guys, for coming in. 52 degrees.
Wow, she wanted to. You know how bad they want you out of the studio when they thank you on air? Thank you for coming in.
Yeah.
Dead.
In other words, just leave.
All right, listen, we're going to get that video up because I know we're talking to people in other cities that didn't get to see that, so we'll put it up on onaradio.com later on today. But
well, people, though, that did see it, oh, my God, I S myself. Oh, my God, I'm crying. Holy S, I'm crying. Poe looked like the Count from Sesame Street. That was hysterical.
The Count?
The Count.
He gets to 1 and he's stuck.
Oh. They're calling it Dunce Friday. Snapman. Thank you.
Nice feather boa, you fruits.
Bird and Philly, I'm in tears and I can't even see this.
The best part was when they first walked out, the look on Poe's face.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he had that, like, just stoic and ready to take care of business look, the dumb face on him.
I totally felt that shared embarrassment feeling is another post. Everyone, this is going through so fast, trying to read these. A lot of people saw it.
All right, get E-Rock on the phone.
Classic TV.
Yeah.
The dancing mayo jar was hysterical. douche chill TV. The Hack Street Boys.
We got Randy in New Orleans. Randy, what's up?
Hey, man, E-Rocktober was fantastic, and the prospect of expanding Master Poe would be great. Can we move into Poe-vember?
Poe-vember?
Poe-vember might, wow, that's a good idea.
Great idea.
We're doing Poe-vember. We got to bring all the classic. You got one of the classic Poe clips, don't you? Where is it? Him singing banana, ba. Can we get that? Yeah. To start promoting Poe-vember? We'll get that for after the break.
Poe looked like a dancing praying mantis.
He did look like Count. That was a great call.
Oh, God.
Let's get the star of the show. It's E-Rock, everybody.
Oh,
Fresh
E-Rock.
off his Dance Friday appearance on Channel 11 here in New York City. E-Rock.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
Hey. We got a nice ovation as soon as the bit was done.
You looked ridiculous.
But I got the plug out, so that's good.
I don't like how he's feeling good about himself right now. He's feeling a little bit confident.
Yeah, I think so.
It started getting good to you while you were dancing. I could see your face. You relaxed a little.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
And
it was a lot of fun, was it?
And Poe didn't upstage you, by the way.
No.
I know. He tripped over his own foot.
Did he really?
I can't wait to analyze that tape. I'm going to watch it 80 times.
When did he trip?
He was looking down when he was doing his bouncing, and he went to step to the right, and he hit his own foot, and almost took out Jill.
And look, there's Jill just hanging out in the...
Yeah.
Yeah, she wants to say hello.
All right, it's Jill from Jill TV, everybody. Jill.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Jill.
Well, for those of you that got to see, how did you think the boys did?
I think you did a wonderful job. It was fun. What the boa thing though? You're killing my guys.
That was great.
You're killing our guys here with that boa thing.
Good.
They loved it. They loved it. We loved it.
What about the dancing? Did you think they did a good job?
You know what it was? was, I'll be honest, the music came in a little too early, so we were all a little bit off in the beginning. But I'm going to give them all golden stars today. You guys did fantastic.
Woo! This is the news. Jill, this isn't a bar in Long Island. This is the news.
The news.
This isn't Thirsty Thursdays. This is the news.
Dance Friday, my friend.
Hey, Jill, did you notice that Eric started to get comfortable?
Yeah, he started getting into it, and he was like bopping his head, and he felt very comfortable.
Yeah, he was front and center, giving out the plug, kind of feeling good.
Yeah.
A comfortable look on his dumb face. It really bothered me.
Yeah. And officially, E-Rock has done more TV than Anthony and I now, so that's
yep,
that's good too.
Oh, you guys are next, because you know I'm recruiting you all to the show. We will have, the whole morning show. That's right, guys. You will come on and do Dance Friday.
That'll be the day.
Would you have Opie and Anthony do Dance Friday?
Shut up,
I'm
Jimmy.
Just saying, maybe
You're
would.
trying to instigate. Well, what about Jimmy Norton?
Nah, I've already been on his old hat. I'm saying you guys.
Oh, she said, of course, Jimmy Norton.
Yeah, of course.
I got a bad foot. You guys.
I got a knee injury coming up.
I'm not doing Dance Friday.
Feel it.
We'll bring a camera crew to the station, and what we'll do is we'll film you guys, and we'll just broadcast it here. So you guys don't have to get out of the studio. It'll be perfect.
I think we're off that day.
Maybe we could dance while we're still sitting, that type of thing.
What about Sam?
Chair dance.
We'll put our hands in the air like we just don't care.
What'd you ask, Jill?
What?
Sam, yeah. We want him in next.
Fan?
Yes.
Oh, Fan, what about it?
All right.
Dance Friday. They want you in next. No.
Why not?
Fan's looking, the only way I could describe it, horrified.
Maybe for Fanuary.
Oh.
Did you guys like the butt shake? They want to know if you like their butt shake.
A lot.
Rock was proud of the butt shake.
I got to be honest with you. When that part came up, I was not looking at either E-Rock or Poe.
Yeah. We all passed the gay test. Let's just put it that way.
Well, thank you. It's a compliment.
And a nice choreography, by the way.
Yeah,
I didn't
you
know
worked that out pretty quickly.
I didn't know you actually worked out dance steps for this.
Oh, absolutely. I used to be a professional choreographer, so I took a little of my fantastic moves, some of the best moves that you've seen in the 80s, a little hip swing, a little booty shake, and a little Egyptian thing we got in there, too, right?
Yeah, I saw that.
Like a little bangle thing.
Do you think that Poe actually thinks that he's a little bit of a better dancer than he is?
Yeah, I think Poe thinks he is a better dancer than he is. You know what he did, during rehearsal? He was like 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2. He knows how to count.
Yeah, he knows how to count.
Where did that come from?
Was he trying to flirt with you at all?
Actually, he asked me for my number just a few minutes ago.
Did he really?
Yes, he wants to go out. All right.
Absolutely.
Oh my God! I hope you didn't give it to him.
Hey Jill, how long did it take Poe to actually hit on you?
About 7 minutes, I'd say.
Was he trying to be charming, but he came off just like a ghoul?
No, you know what? We bonded over the Long Island thing. We all bond over Long Island. It was like
Master Poe's
from Jersey.
Master Poe's not from Long Island. He's banged a few broads from Long Island in parking lots, but he's a Jersey guy.
Did he laugh at all? Like,
That's exactly what he just did. It sounds like the count.
Yeah.
Look at us just C-blocking him.
Bobby Bin.
Oh, Jill.
I just think it's hilarious that she has absolutely nothing to do but hang out with us in between her traffic reports.
That's my life.
As long as the traffic gets out there.
That's right.
I'll be back to check you in on your New York and New Jersey roadways in just a moment, people. Don't worry. I'll be back. Gotta go do my very important job right now. You know what? It's time to get serious. The Jill Nicolini serious face. I gotta go back to work.
All right, go ahead. Tell us where the traffic is. Thanks, Jill.
Have a great weekend. Jill from Jill TV, everyone.
Is E-Rock here still?
E-Rock? Yeah, we lost E-Rock. All right. This is all right. You know what? This is the next one right here. Clutch in Baltimore has the next person that should be doing Dance Friday. Clutch. Big setup with no payoff. Clutch.
Hello, Clutch.
Well, I'll do his line. Roland should do Dance Friday. Yes, that's.
Oh, Roland.
Roland is so uncomfortable in his skin. And on TV, that sweaty forehead of his will just be a nice little extra treat for everybody. Let's go to Dave on Long Island. Dave, what's up?
How you doing?
Hey.
Instead of a boa, they should have given him a towel. Eric's was soaking wet.
Was he all sweaty? See, I got to see it again now. I think the C came out in that one. I said I got to see that again. I got to watch it 80 times just to get. I'm gonna laugh just as hard the last time.
It went by way too fast. Way too fast.
Eric was the biggest thing on television.
All right, Dave.
Take care.
The old Ralph Cramden joke.
Let's go to Michelle in Jersey. Michelle.
Hey.
Hey.
How are you?
Huh?
I didn't even see it. I was laughing hysterically driving.
Yeah, because
you guys should do Dance Friday.
I agree.
Oh, my God. Yeah, of course you agree, Jimmy. There is no way.
I want to see my friends having fun.
Ever. Well, you want to see us having fun?
Yeah.
It will not be during a Dance Friday segment.
No, boogie woogie.
You will not. Boogie woogie? Huh? There will be no boogie woogie.
I think you would get more listeners that way than this $1,000.
I think it'd be fun. People would see the fun side of the show. And the fact that the guys are just silly geese.
Yeah, there you go.
It was silly geese.
I
don't think it would be silly geese. I think it would be, that is a career ender right there. Ender.
Think you play tools?
I thought XFL pregame was the career ender.
Right.
Thank you, Michelle.
Linger longer.
All right.
I want to see Steve do it, too.
Yeah, Steve and Roland. Should be next. Roland to just be like, I'm dancing. I'm dancing.
Is Roland coming in today? Or maybe we could have a little dance tryout with Roland today. And we'll add that video up on some of the sites as well. We got to do this again.
It's Fart Friday. Fart Friday on the Opie and Anthony show.
Tim.
Let's go to Mark in Connecticut. Mark, what's up?
Hey, what's going on? I finally got through.
Yeah.
Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Okay. Quack, quack.
Never mind friggin' Dance Friday. It's all about Fart Friday.
Yes.
Well.
Yeah, I get about a half-hour commute, and, I drink my coffee on the way, and by the time I get to work, man, it's like beeline straight to the bathroom,
Oh, yeah?
But if you give me 1 sec, I think I got one.
Good for you.
All right.
Hang on. I'm going to try here. I'm going to try not to grab my pants. Oh, shit.
Dude.
I gotta say.
Dude.
I got a message for Jimmy, though.
Yeah.
Jimmy Norton.
Go ahead.
I love you, man.
Thank you.
We caught your stand-up on friggin' HBO the other night, and that was by far the most hilarious, disgustingly vile crap I've ever seen. That was so funny. Everybody was dying, even my girlfriend who doesn't like,
me.
Like you know, but
doesn't like you.
Thanks, man.
A basset hound wearing a miner's helmet? Come on.
Thank you, buddy.
Perfect.
All right, very good, Mark. And unfortunately, no one heard you fart because you cursed after it. So you got to.
I'm sorry.
On this side of the show, you got to kind of keep it clean so we can get some of this stuff out there. But thank you, Mark.
Right.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
I'll try again tomorrow.
All right, and we're going to attempt to do this fart trivia. We just got to figure out how it's going to work. What do you got over there, Danny?
Well, do you remember back on XM a couple years ago we played something called the Fart Game?
What was that?
Where you and Jim seemed to have a competition for quite some time where every time you had one, you would let it go into the mic. So I isolated, we all actually isolated them, and then we played a game to see if you could identify
whose was whose. Right.
What do you got? Just highlights of that? Or?
Well, I have some of the actual ones that you guys let go if you want to.
Considering
it is Fart Friday. I mean.
All right, let me see.
All right, well, we got this one. Wait, all
right, listen. This is all right. Go ahead.
Yeah, let me
do that one again.
Back up again.
That was open.
That's me.
I remember that one.
It definitely was. All right, here's another
You hear
one.
those firm cheeks.
That's me.
No.
That's Jimmy?
That's Jimmy.
Because I tend to push a little harder.
You're forgetting.
I push a little harder than Jimmy.
Let's see. I got another one here.
That's...
We're just guessing.
No.
We hear it again?
Probably right. Go ahead. I think that was me.
Any other guesses?
Well, the only other guess was Jimmy going me.
Well, from anyone.
I mean, geez, Danny.
I guess it was Eric
This isn't
burping.
rocket science.
Yeah, that was Jim.
All right.
Let's see. I got another one.
That was me.
I think that might be my favorite.
That's definitely me.
It is.
Yeah.
Here's another one.
Wow.
It's amazing. It's like fingerprints or snowflakes.
Right.
That was me with the Ebola virus tearing my intestines out.
I got more.
All right.
I'm sure.
That's
That's
me.
you again.
I know mine for the most part.
Yours
That's so mine.
Yours are bassy.
Right.
You could do like, if there was voiceover for that.
Yeah.
You got like a good tone.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not sure about that one.
I would say Jimmy.
Was it Jimmy?
Yeah, because it's almost cute and uplifting. Like, yeah, that.
All right.
Nope, that was Ope.
Wow, okay.
So I could have played the game over again with the same.
I know.
Okay, who's this?
I think I got one more.
One more? Let's go.
Actually, one or two more.
All right.
Do it again.
So disgusting.
I think
Tell you
that's
why,
Jimmy.
I had to be because you laughed too soon. Go ahead. One more time. I thought I could hear your laugh.
Yeah.
So you couldn't be laughing.
I would have to go with Jimmy on that.
No, that's Ope.
Oh, wow.
What the hell, man?
He's laughing during it.
Maybe
Wow.
just laugh.
I think I have one more. That was the same one, I think.
Jesus.
All right, enough.
We recognize them now.
Yeah, let's. Dennis from Long Island has an observation as far as what he saw on TV a few minutes ago. Dennis, go ahead.
Hey, boys.
Yep.
I don't know if anybody saw, but when Jill had Master Poe roll it one ways, and when E-Rock was rolling it back, he had his eyes on the prize, and was an attempted grab.
You think he was trying to grab her boob?
Or at least a brush against. You got to look at it pretty close. I watched it about 12 times myself.
All right, we got to watch that video again. When is it going to be up? We got to get that up immediately.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Is one of the guys around here able to get that up on onaradio.com?
Yeah, I got to cut it down and send it to him.
All right,
It'll
cool.
be up within an hour.
All right, great.
Good.
All right, thank you, sir. Hey, we're
Fucking
thinking
that,
of doing Poe-vember because Master Poe is a character that a lot of people still don't know about. And the beauty of Poe, he gives us stuff like this.
Hey, this is Master Poe. Po, boo, bo, banana, nana, banana, fana, fofo, fee, fi, momo. Poe!
Poe!
A wonderful sound clip, too.
Yeah, I don't know if I got it on this side.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right, you do have it, I think.
Huh?
I think that should be a sound of the day.
Of course, it's going to be. It absolutely will be. Poe is
how about
a very unique character.
I'm watching Poe. He
Here he is.
really is trying to dance, and he keeps going out of frame.
Damn! You just been pwned.
I think we should use a Master Poe clip for Monday's contest.
Yeah.
All right, I think I got it.
All right.
I don't want to confuse everybody. Ignore the ones we just played. This is the sound to listen for on Monday between 7 and 7:30 if you want to win $1,000. When you hear that on Monday, sometime between 7 and 7:30, be the 10th caller. You'll win the next $1,000. Yes, Danny.
Well, I'm rewatching the video of Poe and Eric dancing, and I just caught something that just infuriated me. We told them to purposely wear Opie and Anthony shirts to try and get the name out there on TV.
Yeah.
Poe's wearing his friggin' suit jacket over the shirt so that you can't read what it says.
You can't read what it says.
Because he wanted to look good for his appearance on TV.
This is my big shot.
You know what bugs me about the Poe thing too is he's actually like dancing and smiling, and there's nothing worse than a guy smiling while he's dancing.
They looked anything but cool.
Yeah.
I really have to be honest.
All right. Well, the video will be up for everybody else in a little while, hopefully. But once again, here's the sound for Monday between 7 and 7:30. Listen for this.
This is what it's.
Oh my God.
No, that's wrong.
Here it is. Sorry. There you go. And that sound will be up on onaradio.com if there's any kind of confusion. Nah. All right. Quick break. We'll be back. It's Opie and Anthony. Oh, someone get the Halle Berry apology. Coming in on instant feedback. We'll explain the story, but get her apology. She said something inappropriate on the Tonight Show.
Apologize to the Jews.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It was so who gives a crap, but that's the times we live in
this
now.
day and age.
She had to go and apologize. We'll explain in a minute, but we'll get the apology. It's up on instant feedback. Phil, and thank you for sending that in from Jersey. Let's say hi to Paul on Long Island. You're listening to the Opie and Anthony Show. Paul, what's going on?
Hey there, Paul.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
Hey, and I was wondering, do you have trouble not answering back on Fart Friday?
Yeah. I keep looking around.
Yeah, you're lingering
thinking someone's
longer.
talking to me.
We'll get that for. I don't think we've ever played that on this side of the show, but I guess we could give it away. There was a moment on the other side of the show where Jimmy farted and then went, "What? What? Did someone say something?"
Yeah, it was. I don't know if it was the tone of it or something happened. It just I kind of thought somebody was talking,
and then it became a big thing. We were calling it what, the fart whisperer.
Yeah, that I talk to them. I know what they are about.
I gotta tell you, this is like we work so hard on this radio show.
Oh my goodness!
Even though people don't think we do, we get it. But then you just come up with something just so dumb, like Fart Friday, and that's all people want to talk about now.
Of course.
Let's go to Brother Dave. He's from Hempstead, Long Island. He's Steve C's uncle, the famous Steve S.
Oh, really?
Stephen S. from Bayshore. Right there, Brother Dave?
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, man.
How you doing? My birds, they, when I fart, they fart, and they know it makes me laugh.
What?
You just started playing it. I just got a symphony of farts from them. It's just wanted to thank you for the laugh.
The parrot makes noises?
I got 5 of them, and they, they mimic my farts, and they just heard all your farts on the radio.
What's wrong with this family?
You should talk to them.
Can you
I got to get a recording so I can play it back to you.
That's great.
Wait, can't you just do a fake fart and see what happens with the parrots?
Come here, babe. Come here. He's just gonna talk. They won't do it. You can hear him screaming.
Yeah.
They don't do it on command.
Hey, Steve. Oh, sorry.
What's up?
Like, if you hold him on your finger and if you're talking to him, what would he do if you took your fist and just drilled it into his stupid bird chest?
Bird chest.
Hate birds.
Yeah, Jimmy, we shouldn't talk about birds. Jimmy has a hatred of birds.
That's right. You should bring one of the birds over your nephew's house so it could recite old Nuremberg speeches.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to see him in an hour or so.
Yeah, when you see him, could you thank him for ruining the show with one of his family members?
All right. I'm funnier than him. He gets a sense of humor from
No,
me.
Brother Dave, we're hoping for this sounds good. Like your parrots make fart noises, so I'm thinking, as a dopey radio guy here, wow, go to the phones and we get to hear parrots mimicking fart noises.
Mm-hmm.
People would laugh and laugh, go into work, talk about, oh my God, did you hear Opie and Anthony today? They had a parrot farting on the radio. Gotta listen to those guys.
Parrots are so goddamn temperamental. When you want them to talk, they never say what they're supposed to say. You ever know someone with a parrot and they're like, oh, watch, hello, and the thing just sits there looking at you, chewing on that stupid mirror that you got to put in their cage so they think they're with a friend?
Is that why they do that?
Dummies. Yeah. There's a mirror in there so he could look at it and go, I got a pal. He looks like me. They just sit there. And they use their mouth to move around. Their stupid little claws, and then they'll just grab the cage with their mouth and slowly put a claw up on the side.
Yeah.
Jim,
ring their little bell.
Huh?
If I teach him to shit on you, would you like him first then?
What's that?
I don't know. Jim likes things to shit on him. If I teach him to shit on you, would you like him then?
Oh.
No, you got.
Once again, I want to thank Stephen S. from Bayshore for having a family member completely shut down the Opie and Anthony show on this fine Fart Friday. Thank you, Stephen S. All right, Brother Dave. Thank you for
Godspeed there.
For whatever you did for us
Yes,
today.
take care.
Yeah.
That's good. I know that that word was recently deemed inappropriate by the FCC in 1950. But he dropped it 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in a way, we couldn't really hear it, so we asked him to repeat himself 3 times. That was great.
I heard it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Hey, they're screaming at us because we mentioned the Carl Lewis singing of the national anthem. Because we kind of have that theme going on today as well.
Yeah.
Also, I think Tom's dead for the Is Tom Alive fans.
Really?
Here's Carl Lewis.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light?
Oh,
so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, who bright stripes and bright stars
Bright and bright.
through the perilous fight. For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting
On a showboat.
in air, gave truth to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, stay
Oh, stay?
Star-Spangled Banner yet wave for the land,
For the land.
Yeah.
and of
For.
the free, and the home
P.U.
of the brave.
Ah, I see. Big ending.
United we stand. Thank you.
Yeah. That fit in great on Fart Friday.
Yeah,
because that stunk up the joint.
You knew he wouldn't. I knew he was going to say 4. It's an O and then apostrophe E.
Yeah,
Dope.
that's how they kind of spoke.
What the hell do you know about America?
Or-
Besides the fact that you brought a few gold medals home.
Or
There you go.
Is there a video of that
horrid.
anywhere?
That ain't it. I don't know.
What was that?
Tom, what was that?
That's not Carl Lewis.
Who was that?
I don't know.
All right. Thank you, Tom.
What, is Carl Lewis even worse than that?
Absolutely.
Oh, man, we got
Who was that then?
We got to label this Carl Lewis. That was pretty entertaining, too.
Who was that?
What do you know about the Carl Lewis one, Tom?
Damn.
I want Carl Lewis.
The Carl Lewis one is famous because his voice cracks 9 million different times during it, and not because he misses lyrics. It's that there is no tonal quality to his voice.
Well, that guy didn't exactly have.
His voice sounded
rank.
good. His voice sounded good compared to Carl Lewis.
See, now look what you got to look forward to.
Now, where's the Carl Lewis?
Now we got to find the Carl Lewis.
It's got to be on a website somewhere.
Now we got to find the Carl Lewis and figure out who the hell that last guy was.
Yeah. Well, because that was pretty interesting, too.
Yeah, I liked him.
I was hoping for a little
He had
more.
a good style.
No, it was really bad.
All right, well,
That's someone who thought he could sing and really tried to give it that big ending.
Right.
Who the hell sang the song, the national anthem, like Whitney Houston? Remember that? And she had like the huge hit with it
during wartime.
And then, it was during the first Gulf War, and then ever since
Wasn't
then,
that at the Super Bowl?
everybody has just been trying to get that hit version of it by doing these vocal aerobics during the national anthem. Just sing the song.
Her version was so amazing, they released it as a single an hour later. Like an hour later, like you could get.
Well, it's okay
Whitney
because
Houston's.
they had the recording sitting there. She had lip synced to it.
Oh yeah, good point.
Thank you, Tom.
Thanks, Tom. That was terrific.
Clearing that up.
Always a pleasure when you add something to our fine radio show.
Well, at least we thought it was Carl Lewis. We looked like ass.
We look like E-Rock and Poe, man.
The E to the Rock, the big TV star, is back in studio.
Is he?
Hopefully we'll have the video up on onaradio.com in the next few minutes.
There he is.
Please get it up there as quickly
How was
as
it,
is
E-Rock?
humanly possible. E-Rock, here he is, the big star of Dance Friday.
It was fun.
Was it fun?
Yeah.
Was Jill cordial?
At times, but if I could get past Master Poe talking to her, then yes.
Okay. Now, was Poe really putting the moves on her and asked for her number?
She was trying to coordinate our dance number there.
Sure.
And Poe was taking upon himself to maybe show some improvements to the routine.
Jill, I think I could help you. Maybe a few combat moves.
He's outside. He actually he's asking if he can plug something.
Oh, I hope it's his mouth with a shotgun.
Oh, boy.
Jim.
Why do I have a feeling that there's a woman involved in this?
I want to plug something.
Poe, take your time. No problem.
Hi, Poe.
We're on your
Master
time.
Poe.
You just take your time and just saunter in here. Don't worry that there's a million people waiting for us to do something.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Yeah, good morning.
Good job.
I was horrible.
How'd that feel?
So you tripped a little bit.
It was horrible. I think I was stepping on my own toes.
You tripped over your own toe. It happens, though. You're
Yes.
nervous. The cameras are rolling, and instead of being graceful, you almost tripped and wrecked everything for everybody. So
Absolutely.
What do you think of that Jill Nicolini over there, huh?
She's very nice.
Yeah.
And her dance steps are different and difficult, but
Oh.
Yeah, real difficult. Basic dance moves from the 90s, real difficult.
yeah. But it was fun. We had a good time.
Oh, good. What do you have to plug, Poe?
Well, I'm hoping that I could redeem myself by having a body rock seminar in New York City.
Oh.
Probably no one will come, but at least I can dance.
What?
A body rock seminar.
What is a body rock seminar?
Body rock seminar. It's a dance seminar.
Oh, E-Rock's raising his hand. Yes, E-Rock.
Body Rock is his workout routine that he thought the hip hop abs guy stole from him.
I remember that. It does seem like he actually did that.
And how did they steal that from you, Master Poe?
Well, the moves that I looked at, I watched the DVD, and most of those moves, or many of those moves, I have used. And I've been doing body rock for about 8 years. So I'm not saying he stole it from me. I'm saying that he was first. He was the smart guy. So,
are you doing a body rock seminar? I was told you were doing one Friday, November 2nd and Saturday, November 3rd at Sweet Basil Restaurant in Queensbury, New York. Is that true? Next Friday, Saturday. I heard you were doing a body rock seminar there.
Yes.
After my shows.
How did you find that out?
Just a rumor.
Okay.
When's your big seminar, Master? I almost called him Mr. Poe.
Mr. Poe. Mr. Poe.
Right now, I'm coordinating the dates with the Lincoln Jazz Center.
So wait, but you're plugging...
The Lincoln Jazz Center?
Yes, sir.
They're going to have body rock with Master Poe, the great Lincoln Jazz Center?
Jimmy, no, they're not.
Because you posted I wanted to plug something, which is great, but you're plugging something that there's no date, so you can't plug it yet.
How are you going to get into the Lincoln Jazz Center with Master Poe's body rock?
Well, I made contacts there already, and I was given the approval. Now we're just coordinating the dates because they have many events happening there, so I have to make sure that I'm able to have my seminar on the date I want.
You're going to be appearing in the basement of the Lincoln
It's
Jazz
Rupert Pupkin with lethal hands.
Right.
My pride and joy.
This is my pride and
Well,
joy.
you know what it is? The Lincoln Jazz Center is in the Time Warner building, right?
Yes.
Which is there's a big mall. It's a beautiful building.
It's a multi-million-dollar performance center.
Yes.
Just the performance center is like a multi-million-dollar facility, and they're going to have Master Poe body rock.
Well, we'll do the best I can.
When do you want to do it?
Huh?
When do you want to do it?
Well, I'm hoping to do it next month. I'm going to have it on my website and masterpose.com. It'll have all the information on there. I'm coordinating the dates.
Yeah.
All right, your phone's ringing.
Oh.
Who's calling you?
No one important.
Is it the Lincoln Center Jazz Center?
No.
What?
He got her number.
Did she give you her number? She couldn't have.
Well, actually, she gave it to Eric first, and she did say, go ahead, give it to Master Poe as well.
Oh.
She did say that.
All right, thanks.
That's a voicemail.
I invited her to the Body Rock seminar, and she said that she would definitely come, so...
Did you really invite her to the Body Rock seminar?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
What do you do? Just dance for an hour?
Sure. When I went to New Orleans, I was dancing on the street. I like to dance. I'm sorry. I like to dance.
I don't know. I remember you were dancing in the
I love
streets.
martial arts, and I love to dance.
So they had people in New Orleans actually disliked that more than Katrina.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I like? Master Poe off the radio.
Okay.
Oh.
I hate you on the radio.
What?
Oh.
My skin crawls. I don't know what it is.
I love Master Poe.
He sucks on the radio. Poe.
I think we just started.
All right. Thank you, guys.
All right. Well, I think he was.
There he goes. O&A Body Rock.
Coming soon to the great facility, the Lincoln Jet Center. Hey, I love a dreamer, though. I can't mock that.
Well, I've already made some contacts. The man at the door.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, listen.
You got to get through the door before you could talk to somebody.
They're going to let him dance in the mall. They probably told him, like, yeah, downstairs is that big facility. It's multi-leveled. You'll see a Boyz store and a little cafeteria area, and you could dance down there.
All right, listen.
But I want to ask Poe, why would you plug something you don't have a date for? You can't plug it
Because
yet.
it's Master Poe. That's the whole bit.
Jimmy, since when do you know how to plug things?
You're right. I might be learning Friday and Saturday, November 2nd and 3rd at the Sweet Basil Restaurant in Queensbury. Queensbury.
Look at that. You got a place, a date.
Let's
You're
take
silly.
Let's take a break. We got lots to do before we get out of here. On this side, we got a black woman getting junk mail addressed to. Well, we'll tell you what it was addressed to after the break.
Oh, nice tease.
It's
given name.
It's very interesting. We also we found the Carl Lewis.
Yeah, it's gone.
All right, we're gonna have the Carl Lewis national anthem thing that Tom says is terrific. We'll take his word on that.
Tom, terrific.
The hot Carl.
We're gonna try to find out if Tom's alive today. I have no idea if he is. We also have the Japanese fart party. I mean, it is Fart Friday, so this is perfect. So quick break, and we'll do a lot of things next. It's Opie and Anthony. We're going to be in Boston tonight for the big Halloween party. So we want to say hi to everyone listening on BCN. Go Sox, go!
Big Halloween bash.
The sports curse ends here, my friends.
They may sweep.
I think they might.
They play tonight or they're off tonight because play
Tonight.
Now
and
they're
then
off, right?
Ship on over to Colorado.
Now, did they
Colorado.
3-2 or 2-1-1-1? Remember the 2-1-1-1?
I used to love 2-1-1-1-1, whatever. Do the math.
I think it's
2-3-2 sucks.
2-3-2 right?
Yeah, because they want to save money on traveling, I think.
Is that really it?
Can't
think
be.
so.
That's hysterical. It's one game or
Well,
one series.
That's just no way to play any series to give 2 and then 3 home games to the. It's dumb.
I'm wondering if it's got something to do with the weather or traveling, or they're afraid of getting delayed.
Travis knows the answer to that.
Yeah, it goes 2-3-2 to give. Basically, the Red Sox are supposed to have the advantage. They get the first 2 games and the last 2 games. So that's
But it used to be a lot more exciting back in the day. It was, I believe, 2-2, then 1-1-1. It just kept going back and forth. So when you get up to the 5th, 6th, and 7th games, it was really exciting. It's like, now we got to go over there. Oh, we lost over there. Now we come back home.
I'm over here now.
2-3-2 seems like a huge advantage for the city that's got the 3 games. Because all you have to win is 1 out of the first 2, and you're in a really, really good spot. I don't know. All right, speaking of sports, we got Carl Lewis doing the national anthem.
Someone was saying that was Carl Weathers before. I don't know, though.
It don't matter.
It wasn't?
It wasn't.
I'm going to say it was. I don't care. It's Carl Weathers.
It was
Apollo Creed that you heard last doing that.
That was actually Dudley's father from a very special episode of Different Strokes. And he was singing at Mr. Carlson's pedophilia trial in WKRP. Bathtub in the comic book store.
Of course.
I owe Master Poe an apology.
Do you?
Yeah.
What happened?
Trying to be a little more sensitive. He just frustrates the crap out of me when he comes on the radio.
I love him.
And then I sound like
awkward.
And then I sound like an ass. Well, I am an ass, but I'll apologize to him.
Yeah.
Just let the people know I'll apologize.
You throw him one?
No, I'm pretty honest with him. Anyway, hey, here's Carl Lewis.
Now we got Carlos. Okay.
Oh, say, can you see? And the rockets, red flag. Uh-oh. I'll make up for it now.
No, you won't. No, you won't.
Wait a minute.
Jose, can you see? And the Rockets red glare?
That's got to be cut.
No, it's not. That's why they're all like losing their minds.
Wow.
And
That
then he
is
realized.
Red flag. Uh-oh. I'll make up for it now. The bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there.
That last line was all right.
Oh God.
But that's edited. That was the what happened?
That's the only version online.
Okay.
Was it edited?
Yes. He didn't put this. The reason he
Didn't sound
apologized.
edited.
Oh yeah. Oh, say can you see? I can sing, but it went to it just went to the last verse.
Yeah.
And then when he said I'll make up for it, it wasn't because he said the wrong verse. It was because he sang out of key. But we missed the entire song.
Oh my God! So we're still searching for it. I got to hear the whole version.
I mean, just so y'all know that.
I could have sworn he just thought
Yeah.
that was the line.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to go with that.
I guarantee you, if you could hear a cut, I could hear a cut.
It sounds like it would be a cut, but
I know
because you find this stuff.
Yeah, you found it.
You're really good at finding this.
I didn't
stuff.
pull it. The guys in the back.
All right, Danny will find another version of this.
Dan,
he's good.
comment,
He's
go.
good in that way.
We had 4 different versions, and they all had that part cut out.
Ah.
Yeah.
And you think it's cut out?
Probably from the same
The
man.
original recording, yeah, I think is
Okay.
tainted.
All right, so we got to get to the ball.
Tainted. Ew.
Let's go to Charlie in Jersey. Charlie.
Morning, fellas.
Hey.
Charlie.
Opie, the baseball playoffs, as long as I can remember, and I've been watching baseball for close to 40 years, 5-game series went 2-2-1. 7-game series always 2-3-2. Hockey and basketball do 2-2-1-1-1.
Didn't they?
That's what I'm thinking. Then I guess.
I thought they switched
Yeah.
with baseball at one point, though.
That's what I thought too. But huh?
They talked about it at one point, doing it that way, but they never changed.
Oh, they didn't. I thought I'm wrong too.
I hate the 2-3-2. I hate it.
Well, not many people like the 2-3-2. I prefer the I prefer the 6-1. 6-1. Screw the other team. That's what I say.
The funny part is, sports talk stations will now talk about this for a half hour. They would pick
would
this
do.
as a subject and go, "What do you think? 2-3-2
huge
or
subject.
or 2-2-1-1-1?"
Give us a call, Mike and the Mad Dog Show. We'll be talking about the numbers of the games. What do you like, the 2-3-2? Do you like the 2-1-1-1? You like a 6-1? I like a 7-0. The team just wins.
For the rest of America, Anthony is doing a fine impression of Mad Dog, who does a sports radio talk show.
A lot of
here in
people
New York
all over
City.
the country were from New York, and they watch them on the Yes Network.
A little.
One thing, guys.
Yes, Charlie.
Great.
Yeah. Oh, Rockies.
Seriously? No.
Professing his love for the Rockies.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I haven't heard
But,
one person say "Go Rockies." A little
Unless
thing.
the actual mountains fall on the Red Sox,
Yeah.
I don't think there's much
That
of
ain't
a
happening.
chance
Absolutely.
of the Rockies emerging victorious.
Little thing about Mad Dog, I saw him on the streets of New York walking home, and he was coming back from getting his Bruce Springsteen tickets. He loves Bruce.
Bruce!
Loves
I love Bruce.
Bruce juice.
Bruce Juice.
He loves his Bruce
Bruce
juice.
Springsteen. I'm a blue collar. He's a blue collar guy there, Mike.
We recognize each other, and a casual handshake turned into this man-on-man hard hug to the point I had to go to a chiropractor.
Mikey, I got into a warm embrace with Opie. It's wonderful. He's a great guy. Knows how to hug. Give him a kiss.
No, I was just doing the casual handshake. He did this handshake hug thing that twisted my back out of alignment. Guy's insane.
Secret handshake.
Right. He's insane. Let's get this out of the way. He's alive. Tom, White Plains, how are you, sir?
Great.
You're alive. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
Any
Sure, I'm not doing well.
what?
What's the matter?
It's not a good day for me.
Why? What's wrong, Tom?
Oh.
Just not doing well.
But why? What
Are you-
constitutes not doing well? Buddy?
Yeah, what, like, are you... wrong?
A lot of discomfort, a lot of pain.
Oh, the pain.
Yeah.
Where does it hurt?
Where doesn't it?
If it's your ears, turn this show off.
Is it hard for you to breathe today?
I'm having difficulty breathing.
What happens? Can you take a deep breath?
No.
What happens when you try to?
Oof. Oh, wow. This freaks Jimmy out, by the way.
Yeah.
Jimmy gets very, almost like a respiratory claustrophobia.
Yeah.
You get.
What do you feel like? There's something heavy on your chest?
It feels like a python around me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, rapid squeezing.
Constricting your chest.
Have you been to the doctor lately, Tom?
You talk to your doctor.
I have an appointment next week.
Next week?
Can't you move
For
up
you,
there?
that's like a normal person having an appointment 18 years from now. I don't mean to laugh, but I did.
It's okay. That's why I love you guys.
Oof.
Oh, boy.
Did you hear the inhale there?
Can you take a deep breath? I want to hear you take a breath, Tom.
Oh, that didn't sound good.
That's all the air you take in?
That's all I can do today.
Why are your like little air pipes all clogged or swollen? What are they?
Just rainy days are not very good for me.
Yeah, rainy days, huh?
Why?
The air's thicker.
Oh, wow.
Air's thicker.
Thick air in his lungs, he can't breathe it in. That makes me hard to breathe.
That's wheezing.
Tom, I'm with you. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down.
Yeah.
Especially rainy Mondays.
Yeah,
way to combine it. Good point.
That's good, Tom.
I think I just saw that on Pal Talk. People suggesting, someone suggesting that he should be a patient on House. He's just got such a horrid disease.
Yeah.
On the next House, a man that can't breathe on rainy days. Catch the next House. Will House have to kill an infant to save the man?
I don't know, Willie.
And he's got to avoid Mondays. That's his
Yes.
cure. Somehow House is going to figure it out where the guy avoids Mondays.
This man can't breathe on Mondays. That's impossible. No, it isn't. I've seen it before. I'm House.
House develops a time travel machine so he can avoid Mondays.
Watch House pop his pills and save everybody.
Oh, Tom. See, we got Tom laughing. That's good because
he's not laughing. He's gasping for breath.
Oh, are you
my
laughing
God.
or gasping?
He's laughing.
That's great. He's laughing to death.
You know what you got to do, man? Because if the rain makes it bad for you, honestly, man, you got to move to Seattle.
Oh yeah.
Jeez, what got him laughing.
He's
This is sick.
He's like he could drown in drizzle. He's like that's very horrible.
All cloud lungs. Big, thick, cumulus clouds in his lungs blocking everything up.
Tom,
Poor guy.
you're doing a service out there. I'll prove it right here. Ryan in North Carolina. Go ahead, Ryan.
Hey, it's Brian. But listen,
Brian. Yeah.
Once Tom started this whole thing and you guys started with him calling in every week, I quit smoking immediately. I don't know what it was. I've been smoking like 15, 16 years, and I just had to quit. This guy's ridiculous. I just want to say, and also I wanted to tell you guys, listen, I've been listening to you for a long time, and the only replay I haven't heard you guys play is when you sent Stinky down to WONA. I don't know if you guys remember that.
Oh yeah.
We lost a bunch of our tapes though.
Had a whole field trip where we sent Earl down there, right?
Oh,
Didn't
yeah,
Earl
right.
go and
Yeah, this guy's been lingering for a while. We'll try to find that and throw it on the old radio. All right.
Definitely find that because I took that whole week off of work just to sit home and listen to you guys do that. That was hilarious.
a waste of time.
Yeah, we found a radio station. Their call letters were WONA.
Yeah.
And we sent one of our guys down there to see what their station was all about. And
I think I remember that.
And it was a road trip, and we had the whole road trip on the air, and it was a whole big thing that took about a week. And then the big payoff.
With them.
And then the big payoff. Nothing happened when they were there.
Yeah.
It was Wyona or something like that.
What Winona?
Winona?
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, maybe we'll check in with those guys.
Winona.
It's been a while.
Cool.
All right, Ryan.
I do that. Later.
Thank you, sir. Hey, Tom, everything else all right? We got to move on here.
Yeah, I'm punching out.
All right, Tom, we'll check in with you next Friday, okay?
Okay.
We've been doing this. We changed a bit to every other week, but I think we should go back to every week, if you know what I mean.
Oh.
Every 20 minutes.
All right, Tom, hang in there, okay?
Yeah, well, hang in there.
Is Tom Alive Friday?
Don't you know I'm still standing?
Oh, it's Tom. I'm still alive.
On the Opie and Anthony Show.
All right, we're running out of time. We got a bunch of things we could do. We could play the Ass Whisperer. We could play Roland singing the Star-Spangled Banner. We could. We have to do football picks. I know that, Dan. That one we have to do. And the black woman with the junk mail. Want to try to do all this or what?
That's
Want to go into speed round?
a hard story.
Huh?
The junk mail one is Terrible
Yeah.
story. Yeah.
All right, let's do that one.
It is. I don't understand how people can be so insensitive.
This is what's going on.
Well, it looks like an innocent piece of junk mail, but a closer look has one woman believing there's nothing innocent about it. She says it's a hate crime, and that's why she called Harry Hairston and the NBC 10 investigators. Harry joins us now live with the details. Harry, what can you tell us?
Well, Vince, a local woman says she is outraged by what's written on this bill she got in the mail. And now she wants police to take action.
Somebody wanted to be mean. Somebody wanted to, just let us know that that's what they thought about us.
Tracy Patterson, who lives in Clifton Heights, says when she recently checked her mailbox, what she thought was annoying junk mail turned out to be something quite different.
I'm not a stupid person, and I can read between the lines. I could see right away what the message was.
Take a look. The bill was addressed to Ayman Igger. Patterson says that's a play on the name to deliver a racially charged message.
Wait for it.
Wait for it. He could have paused between the first and second name a little more. I think everybody would have gotten the point. That.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Yes, black woman gets junk mail addressed to that name.
Oh.
Yes.
Corey Glenn, acting postal inspector in charge, says he's seen a lot of harassing mail, but this one raises more concern.
This may not be the only incident or only situation or only type of harassment that they may try, and we definitely don't want this to escalate to anything more vicious.
Glenn says his office will investigate.
Racism or whatever acts of racism is not acceptable, and it's not going to be tolerated by innocent people.
That's up there with all of those wacky names.
I never heard that.
Patio furniture. We get them here. We get wacky names addressed.
Haywood.
Yeah, the one that's Haywood.
Mike checks in every once in a while.
Michael Hunt.
Right.
Is constantly checking in, but he uses a short version of his name. He
Phil
checks in a lot. Phil
McCracken, the faithful listener of the Opie and Anthony Show.
But I must say, I've never heard that one before.
Because it's a stretch. Here's the rest of the story.
Patterson says there are only a few African-American families living in her area.
It made me sad for whoever had to do it. Because I'm looking at it obviously there's something missing in their lives. That they would have to attack someone and try to, make someone feel bad.
And she also says she hopes the person responsible sees this story and hears her message.
They need to seek counseling and they need to, love themselves. And if they would love themselves, then maybe they could, appreciate and love everyone else despite their differences.
There you go. There's the story.
Wow.
Yeah, but, man, you wait for it. Wait for it. All right. Hey, we got to do some football picks here. But first, why don't we do the Ass Whisperer? We've been promising the fine folks the Ass Whisperer.
Yeah, this one was...
For Fart Friday. Now, basically, the setup, we're just doing our show, blah, 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 blah. And then Jimmy lets one go.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere,
as usual.
And out of nowhere, you hear Anthony kind of stop what we're doing, and he goes, what? Like someone was talking to him in the room. From somewhere else in the studio.
I thought it was.
He answered a fart. That's right. And we put this together.
For some patients, the ability to communicate is not an option.
Look over and be like some 80-year-old woman with her legs spread.
But one man is about to change their lives forever.
Did someone say something?
For the terminally ill who live in darkness.
What the is that?
Dr. Anthony Cumia,
who said that,
has found a way to bring light to their remaining days on Earth, using a rare gift he never knew he had.
Oh my God, what have I done?
He'll learn to love those he never knew existed.
I think I know what you're going for. You're going for sexy, you're coming off as whiny.
O&A Pictures.
What a hot voice that is.
And Depends Undergarments.
I love it.
Present a true story.
You're an ass.
Of one man's inability to distinguish a voice from a fart.
You're talking out your ass.
The Ass Whisperer. Coming soon
Well, stop it.
to the Opie and Anthony Show.
I really want to just him react.
Yeah, the actual clip.
Yeah, the actual clip. I know it's in there, but that's all right. Huh? No, not the whole
Just the actual moment.
Just the actual moment where he goes, what?
Yeah.
Who said that?
Hey.
I think the line was, who said that or something.
Yeah,
I
who
don't
said
know.
that? And then there was a whole discussion because you guys were looking at me like I had two heads.
Oh, like he finally went insane.
Yeah, and then I was like, no, I heard someone said something to me, and
then we
it
rolled
was
the-
Jimmy's bottom.
And then we rolled back the tape and realized he was answering Jimmy's, yeah. Hey,
talking to me.
We love the fine folks at Dish Network. We really do. The football picks are sponsored by Dish Network. We got to kind of do it fast today because we had a real busy show. Time to get more TV from your TV. Sign up for Dish Network today. They've been great this football season, Dish Network. My brother with the football picks. He did real well last week.
So you're going with it again?
Yeah, he went, I think, 6 for 7 last week.
What, 6 for 7?
He did really well. We're a long way from winning this thing, but we're moving in the right direction. My brother's picking the Bills over the Jets.
Bills over the Jets. I think that's a good bet.
I think that's a good bet,
At this
too.
point, anything over the Jets.
Big Jets fan, but you got to go Bills in that game. Browns over the Rams. Cleveland Browns over the St. Louis Rams. My brother's picking the Eagles. The Philadelphia Eagles over the Minnesota Vikings.
That's a good one.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers over Jacksonville. The New Orleans Saints over San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah.
And he's going with the Steelers over the Bengals. Wow, really?
Steelers over Bengals.
Bengals are having a pretty good year, no?
Yeah, but statistically on the road, they never will quite measure up, unless, of course, it's below. Was that their home? No, I know that. That's what I'm saying.
I go literally, like, with the names of the team. I think, like, a big iron beam could beat a Bengal tiger.
But someone's got to
You
swing.
could drop it on them.
Yeah, but someone's got to swing. That's cheating.
Well, that's where the team's talent comes into play. You could take a big I-beam and swing it into a tiger. And what's a tiger going to do to an I-beam? It can't even get his teeth into it.
You can stand on it.
All right, using your logic.
Yup.
Using your ridiculous logic.
All right.
You got the Lions and the Bears.
Wow, you got to give it to the Lions.
Why?
Because a lion would kick a bear's ass.
I think he's right about
I
that.
think a lion, an aggravated lion, will definitely kick an aggravated bear.
All right, we got a new angle. New angle. Next week you're doing the football
Literal
picks.
football picks.
Using your literal knowledge there. It's my brother did pick the Lions over the Bears, so there you go. Dish Network, thank you so much. Sorry we had to rush through it today, but we appreciate you guys helping out the Opie and Anthony show.
Puppets on TV.
Retard.
Puppets.
We'll leave you with Roland. Sing Banner.
Okay.
Jose, can you see by the stern early lights? For the ramparts we watch was so gallantly gleaming, and the rocket's red glare, God's words bursting in air, gave proof to the light that our flag was still there. Jose, does that Star-Spangled Banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I got a tear. I just got a. Oh, what a rendition!
Oh, thank
It made me proud.
And
of
Roland,
something.
And Roland is not putting on an act. That is our Roland.
That is
Void
Roland.
of any gifts.
We love Roland. All right, Roland. Thank you. All right, see you later. Hey, you're going to be on Dance Friday soon.
Yep, we want you on there.
Yeah, the next time they do Dance Friday, we want you, okay? You're going to be the next victim for Jill TV. All right, we didn't get to everything we wanted to, but that's okay. Boston, we're coming to the party tonight. Hoping to see some old faces, some new faces.
In Boston.
In Boston, the big Halloween party at the Hard Rock Cafe. All right? I guess that's it. We'll see you guys on XM. If not, have a great weekend.
The Opie and Anthony Show. Opie and Anthony.
And welcome to XM Satellite Radio.
All right, thanks for listening. We're heading off to Boston, and we'll see you Monday.
Godspeed.
We do have to get out of here early.
Not quite this early, so don't piss yourselves quite yet.
I think we got about an hour in us. That's about it. We got a train to catch.
And then we got to go on the choo-choo.
But you know what? E-Rock was telling me in between shows.
You might as well not even say it.
No, it's actually really good.
Oh, stop it. Who told you?
Did he quit?
This is where...
Oh, shit. Swim walk.
This is where his talent shines, though. He knows the O&A archive, and he just loaded a brand new Opie and Anthony bit that a lot of the XMers haven't heard yet.
Wow.
When we fucked up Star Wars guy. Or which one is it? Because we love messing with the Star Wars people.
Oh, was that the guy? Because we had a couple of Star Wars people.
Guy or the people that were in the Star Wars
Stormtrooper outfits?
Yeah, it was the people waiting online at the Ziegfeld to see the first Star Wars movie.
Episode 1?
Episode 1.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Why is that good?
Because you were live on the air with them on the phone, and Earl got double parked.
Oh, okay. All right. Don't give it away.
Of course.
Yeah, that is actually really good. Okay. I thought it was when one-man Star Wars dude came in.
That was over here.
Yes.
We did do that already.
That was the first Ramon.
Was it really?
Was, yes.
Wow.
And then you had the...
History.
Do we have the audio of the guys that came in that were in the Star Wars costumes? That's one of my favorite things we ever did.
I just found it. Haven't cut it up yet. But
So
we'll
the
have
XMers
it
haven't
soon.
heard that yet either?
No, so that's to come.
Beautiful. Guys thought they were so important because they were in the freaking costumes.
They were in their Stormtrooper uniforms.
Well, it was like... Well, Chewbacca came in.
Oh, those guys.
Yeah, the guy that came in.
Oh, see, we've had a...
That's why I got confused with the Star Wars
Exactly. The Star Wars guys that were in the suits in the movie.
Like the 7-foot guy that was in the Chewbacca costume.
Yeah.
He didn't... I don't even think he even did the noise.
No, he didn't.
He just walked around.
He just walked around.
Any dummy could do that, and he wasn't allowed to do it for the film.
R2-D2 midget.
Yeah, the R2-D2 midget who was in the R2-D2
and
costume.
C-3PO guy.
Yeah.
Oh, the real guys?
Yeah.
Was in that.
Did he do the voice the same guy that did the costume?
I think C-3PO guy did the voice.
Oh,
if I could. Anybody know? Hello?
What was his name? Than Brian?
Someone, Than, yes. Daniels, something Daniels.
Chip Daniels.
Do you know if the guy that was in the C-3PO suit actually supplied the voice?
Danny Daniels, his name was.
No, it was
Lieutenant Daniels.
Anthony Daniels.
Lieutenant Daniels.
Who's he from?
You are an ass. Oh, God.
I'll find that out.
It's all right. E-Rock's going to cut that up, too, for a future show.
Waiting for an instant message from Big Kev with all the answers, I'm sure.
Yeah, Anthony Daniels, Capricorn, but we get it, Kev.
Capricorn.
Right. Yeah, thank you.
Kev right now is naked in front of his computer. He's alternately playing with his ball bag and looking at something that wouldn't interest anyone but him.
Him and 3 other people.
Yes. Some weird site.
He would argue he has a nice fan base for his Big Kev Geek Stuff show, though, or whatever it's
surprised me. Oh, you know what?
I sat in on that program on that Saturday before Dr. Steve's program. Yes, and yeah, it was a
program.
A lot of phone callers,
a lot of geeky stuff.
They had a lot of phone calls with a lot of geeky stuff.
There's an audience for that, obviously.
I consider myself pretty geeky, but it was so beyond me geeky.
You felt good about yourself. And
I kind of started feeling a little good about myself.
And your geekism.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question about Big Kev. Does Big Kev know computers pretty well?
He's not a geek in that way.
But I mean, like, if I have Mac questions, would he be able to help me?
Probably not.
Yeah. Oh, no?
Yeah, probably not.
That tool. I was just about to start praising Big Kev.
Thank you.
That SOB.
By the way, Poe, I will say it again. I'm sorry. I was an asshole.
Not a problem.
It's brave of you to take water from Poe.
Don't take both of them, though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Take one.
Too much.
What? Oh, yeah. Say Alice and the Bag together are wrong. Your ears actually blow off. Hey. Why would you take water that Poe just handed you after today's exchange?
Oh, my God,
I'd rather take it from fucking Kizzy at the end of Roots. I'm an older gentleman. I do references like that.
A classic's a classic, Jim.
Certainly is. Stir it up for that fucking glass-eyed cunt. And by that, I mean Sandy Duncan.
Hey, we got to get to Sonny Forelli. We're going on a train.
We do.
We're doing a big trip to Boston for BCN, their Halloween party. I've lost the screen here. And Sonny's on the line. He's really frustrated. And in a way, I don't blame him. Sonny, what's up?
Hey, guys, what's happening? Listen, I do get it. I do understand that this is not really an O&A event. It's a WBCN sponsored event, and they're having you guys down there to promote them, But yet, when I try to get tickets, and believe me, I've tried all my angles, they literally just don't want any O&A fans. It seems like they don't want anything to do with O&A fans.
Why?
They're at their little party.
I got to jump in. I don't blame your frustration, Sonny. It's really hard to get a ticket to this Halloween party tonight. And we wanted to get a bunch of tickets set aside for the faithful listeners, the hardcore guys, and we couldn't get that done. And something is going on with radio contests. This might be a little too inside, but something's going on. I was trying to get 2 spots in the Hard Rock Cafe for a couple of Lindsay's friends because she's got some old friends in Boston she wants to say hi and hang out with tonight.
Yeah.
And they will not even give me 2 tickets for Lindsay's friends that are up in Boston. And it's not that they're being dicks. I swear to God, it's not that Dave, the program director, and the staff at BCN are being dicks. There's some bizarre thing with contest rules.
Same thing at K-Rock, where if you want tickets, dude, they we would have to pay for tickets. We'd have to ask for them in advance.
Yeah.
There's a really weird thing. It's got something to do with Plugola, because fucking that's Elliot Spitzer's idea.
Elliot Spitzer has now fucked up radio as well, because every once in a while you go, hey, what was the concert I wanted recently? I want a pair of
Madonna?
tickets. Yeah, there you go.
How fucked up it's gotten,
They make you talk about Philly.
What's that?
I asked him for 4 tickets, and the program, not the program director, but the promotions director turned out and said, "Oh yeah, sure. Well, I'll send you 4. Just give me your mailing address." So here I am, not even checking my emails after I gave him my mailing address.
Yeah.
And I spent over $300 to get a costume. This past Wednesday, I'm looking in the mail, nothing. So I checked my email, and he sent me an email last week saying, "Oh, sorry, dude. I have to tend to all the corporate sponsors and everything else first, and things are really tight, Well, and it just seems like it's just going to be a hoity-toity bullshit party to me now.
You really want to go, though. I saw online that you're going to pay like $200 for a ticket, right?
Yeah, Sonny's like a good fan of the show.
Yes, a great fan of the show. He's done a lot for the show.
He's in Boston. We should figure out a way where he can go.
We'll try, Sonny. I don't know. If you want to show up, I'll
what about a guest list?
I'm telling you, I can't get two for our guest list.
I know.
And it was explained to me that they're giving away such big ticket items. I think they're giving away a car and trips and stuff. And it has something to do, like Jimmy said, Plugola and Payola and all this. Everyone that's in that venue has to be eligible for the prizes.
And we'll put a big sign on Sonny's head that says
not eligible.
Loser.
Right, not eligible.
Not that you're a loser, but you can't win, so you'd be a loser.
This is
that's too bad, because I was going to go as a nappy-headed hoe.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm sure you'll be the only one.
I got the full Rutgers uniform and everything.
Jesus, that's kind of funny. It kind of sucks we're not doing our own party this year, because then we could have done all this. But the Flavor Flav thing really fucked us up for a year. We had to take a year off.
It's going to be actually 2 years before we do another party.
Yeah, I'm not even kidding. That whole fiasco last year fucked us up royally.
I'm going to send him a letter. What's the name I'm supposed to address it to?
Hey, here it is.
Come on, no one could call back the funniest bit from our last segment.
What?
Yes. I said I want to write Flavor Flav a letter about that, but what was the name I'm supposed to address it?
See, I had to say it twice. I know.
Little skid.
All right, guys.
I got around it. I steered into the skid.
Sorry, Sonny.
Bye, man.
I hope I do see you tonight.
All right, Sonny, it really is a bigger issue than you. I don't think they're trying to screw you on purpose, but there's a system and rules in place that are just ridiculous.
It's the same at K-Rock in New York, though, dude. Honestly, it's nothing personal. It's got something to do with them being afraid of being accused of payola.
Yeah.
It's some bullshit like that, but it does have nothing to do with you.
I went to Tracy. I'm like, hey, Tracy, I would love to see the Foo Fighters. Can I have a pair of tickets? Casually, because that's what you do in radio. Like, hey, I want to go. Can you put me a couple tickets aside? This has been happening for years.
Yeah.
And she got back to me, I can't do that. I'm like, oh, that's fine.
I wound up getting 2 tickets.
To Foo Fighters?
Yeah.
No.
I just slipped her some Coke. It was so easy.
There you go. That's what I got to do. And she said, I really can't. Every ticket has to be accounted for. So if she gives me tickets, she has to explain why I got tickets. And the reason why I would get tickets would fall under kind of a plugola thing, possibly.
Isn't it something where you...
It's unbelievable.
You could get tickets, go see the Foo Fighters, and then be able to come back and use it as knowledge for the show. It's like researching your show.
That's what you would think.
That seems completely legit. Like what happened when with the Bronx Tale. It's kind of the same thing. You get tickets to go to the show,
right?
So you can interview the guests.
But that wasn't.
They didn't come through K-Rock.
Yeah, that wasn't through the actual radio station.
That was through them, Chaz, right?
That was through them. But that could be. But that could
such
be
a fine line.
All that shit could be considered plugola.
Plugola. Do they not know the difference between getting tickets to go see an event because you're going to interview somebody and you're going to talk about it, and a guy fucking playing records for Coke? Are they? That's fucking Elliot Spitzer. That's stupid.
Yeah.
And that out of touch with what talk radio is.
Plugola his mouth with a big cock.
but he brought all this up recently, and it scared the shit out of all the radio companies because they're taking it really seriously.
Oh, they're fucking faggots. Of course they take it. They're cowards.
Somebody doesn't want to use their real name, obviously. Jane Doe from Jersey. BCN has said on the air, whether it's true or not, that they can't give away tickets because of the value of the prizes being given away.
Yeah.
Supposedly, it's an invite-only event.
There probably is some kind of dumb fucking rule now.
But
isn't Elliot Spitzer the governor now, though?
Yeah.
So who's the public advocate now?
I don't know. But
so fuck him.
I was going back and forth.
That's what I say.
I was going back and forth with Dave going, I just need a couple tickets for Lindsay's friends. She wants to hang out with them, and it was this whole big thing. And I'm like, look, they won't be eligible for prizes. We'll put a big X on them if we have to. We'll put them behind ropes, to
not allowed to win.
Make it perfectly clear that they're just guests of us. And I couldn't get it done. So
that's why I'm not going up.
What Sonny's all about.
They were kind of hemming and hawing on me going up. So I'm like,
You're not going?
No.
Jimmy's got gigs tonight.
That's not why, honestly.
No, I know. That wasn't the original reason.
Yeah, I was felt slighted. Although it probably wasn't nothing personal.
Jimmy.
Just a financial issue.
So I don't know.
Kenny keeps blaming Bob, saying it was Bob's fault. I don't know.
I'm going to miss Jimmy.
I'll miss you.
I like Jimmy on the field trips.
Field trips, I know.
You didn't fill out your permission slip in time, is what happened.
No, they just fucking didn't want me up there. Fuck them.
I don't think it was that, Jimmy.
Maybe not.
There was just some.
I think it was a clerical error.
Yeah, no. I think so too.
Steve came to me. They just want the guys. Okay.
You're the guy. You're one of the guys.
Right. I don't know. Steve's a bear.
Fart Friday. Oh, dude, you just shit yourself. Come on. You just shit yourself.
Oh my God.
Holy mother of fuck.
It got to a point I decided to take a chance. I spun the wheel. The chance wheel.
Spun the wheel and you lost.
No, I won.
It came up brown.
Boogie from Richmond now.
Boogie.
This is funny. See, this is why we should have done our Halloween party. Boogie said if we were doing our Halloween party, he would have dressed up like a huge pile of shit with a WISP sign on it. Jesus. Listen to this.
Giggling. It's like a trumpet. What language is that?
Of course, Japanese.
Is it Japanese?
We love the sounds of the Japanese.
Are they just... What's the setting? Nice tub? Girl doing a handstand?
There you go. We can't get enough of the Japanese audio. Today's Japanese audio is a Japanese fart party.
They hold fart parties?
Is this a video
in Japan
that we could check out?
Yeah, the video is up on Gorilla Mask.
Gorilla Mask?
Yeah.
With the Foundry Music watermark?
I'm sure we'll have
yes,
that
of course. My flaming cog.
Japanese.
The machine it's working so hard that even the gears themselves burst into flames.
Japanese women dressed as schoolgirls.
Of course.
They fart in guys' face and laugh about it.
Do they hold their little fingertips up to their mouth and go when they laugh? Is that how they chuckle after they blow a big fucking gas bubble into a man's face?
Of course it is.
Does the back of their little Catholic schoolgirl uniforms flutter up and down? Oh, another. Hold it. Oh, that had some authority behind it. Oh, God. Don't smell your microphone.
Someone brings up a good point on...
Impossible. They have the wrong show.
His name is Philly Fan. He writes, you guys work for a bunch of dummies. I'm just reading this one, Eric Logan, sorry. If XM had any brains, they'd be campaigning big time down in Philly. I agree with Philly Fan.
I fucking said that to him, I called Elo and said, why don't we put a banner, a billboard up in Philadelphia, put one up in possibly Detroit or Pittsburgh. We did nice listeners in Pittsburgh. Why not?
Yeah.
There's enough there to pay for that billboard.
Definitely in Philly, it should be, hey, Philly.
It's a no-brainer.
Opie and Anthony are still on the radio, and then a big XM logo.
It's a no fucking brainer.
No brainer. Every other radio station down there has, or radio show has banners as you're heading into the city. It would be a no-brainer. Philly Fan, you're absolutely correct.
Well, if it's a no-brainer, we're just the guys to do it.
And then he writes, but no.
Did he put
They're
a bunch of O's?
idiots. Yeah. And then he goes, they're a bunch of idiots.
They won't do it.
And I would love to quote Elo and say, why would we? Why would we? Does he have any plans for Philly? We had a
go there and drink.
We had a pretty big audience in Philly, and that would be a no-brainer.
Drunk? Oh, well.
No, I don't think he's drinking as much these days.
No?
No, I don't think he's drinking that much these days.
Why?
He lost 20 pounds. He's doing Pilates.
Is Elo doing Pilates?
Yeah.
Oh, what a fag.
He's doing girl exercises.
Yeah.
Like you can almost get away with...
Is he in a spinning class?
You could almost get away with saying that you do yoga. A guy.
Yeah.
Almost. I'm saying almost.
Yeah.
It's still like yoga. But Pilates...
Yeah.
That's like a girl's exercise. That's like doing jumping jacks.
At the end of my session at the gym, the cool down period
is Pilates.
It's like a yoga thing.
Yeah,
and it works very well with stretching and getting your heart rate back down.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice, relaxing. Then you leave feeling all like. So that I can understand, but Pilates,
yeah.
The girls talk about doing Pilates.
Jimmy's chick does Pilates, right, Jimmy?
She does, yes. And she has a nice figure. She hasn't done that in a while, though. She's been very lazy.
Your girl doesn't have to do anything.
It's really weird how she keeps her figure. I told her, look, I try to be
girlish
gentle.
Figure.
But I'm like, look, could you keep doing Pilates or I'm going to stop fucking you.
So you were gentle about it, okay.
Oh, yeah, she was all right. And she goes, by the way, if that fucking noodle you call a cock disappoints me one more time, I'm bringing home a darker one. And we laughed and hugged.
And smooched.
Yeah, we
smooch it. A little smooch.
You're good at smooching.
Yeah.
All right.
You guys will sneak a smooch.
Yeah, a little smoocheroonie.
Yeah. All right, want to get Ben in here?
This book looks very fucking interesting, man.
He's a good writer, man. I read Bringing Down the House. I loved Bringing Down the House. I started reading the follow-up. I never finished the follow-up.
Oh, people don't like hearing that.
I know.
Well, sometimes it happens with a book. You pick it up,
But I'm not saying it was a bad book. For whatever reason, I never finished the follow-up. What was the follow-up to Bringing Down the House?
There was Ugly Americans and Busting Vegas. Busting Vegas
Right.
you're talking about, probably.
Busting Vegas, yeah. I didn't finish that.
Oh. No, it was
I'm
good
just being
though, right?
honest.
It was all right. No, you can
But
be
I'm
honest.
also saying that there's no reason why.
Yeah.
It wasn't like the book sucked or anything.
No, it was just, you know why? Because you'd read Bringing Down the House and you thought that was
I love Bringing
enough
Down the
of
House,
that.
and now that's
Right.
going to be a movie and all that.
Yeah, it comes out in March.
And maybe I shouldn't have admitted that I didn't read through the other
No,
one. but
listen,
I
you
think
read-
it was because I was moving.
Yeah.
Seriously, and all of a sudden you just start putting things in a box and you go, wait a minute, that's right, I was in the middle of reading this book.
I start books all the time, and it's amazing. I love to read, and I can't tell you, Sharon Osbourne's book, the last 2 Stephen King books, and I used to never do that stuff, and I now start them, and I'm an older man, and then I'll get interested in something else and start that.
And you
and not
don't finish it?
And then you
I
don't.
suck.
Yeah.
However, this looks really good, man. I'm reading the beginning. I like the fact that it's nonfiction.
Oh, thank you. Yeah,
It's called Rigged. It's the true story of an Ivy League kid who changed the world of oil from Wall Street to Dubai. And it's like a world people don't really see into, oil.
Yeah, this is about like how it's the biggest casino in the world, basically. And it's a bunch of young guys from Brooklyn. It's mostly Jews and Italians. And they trade oil and make millions of dollars by 2 in the afternoon every day and then go party all over New York City.
Jesus.
And it's a bizarre scene because oil's so important and everybody, politics and war and all this. But the guys who are making fortunes off it are really bunch of tough guys from Brooklyn.
Well, oil's got to be going for $10, $20 a barrel these days.
Exactly.
Perhaps more than that. Are they really guys from Brooklyn making cash off this?
Yeah,
Good for them.
and what's cool, they don't go to college. They apprentice their way into this trading floor, and it used to be a potato trading exchange, and then it was a dairy trading exchange, and now it's where all oil is traded, and it's in Manhattan, at the bottom of Manhattan. It's called the Merck Exchange. I didn't know anything about this, and then I found this place, and it's crazy. I mean, it's like 1,000 guys in suits, but they're like tough guys, and they're weird striped suits, and they're physically fighting for room on the exchange. Like, to the point where fist fights break out, and there's one old guy who I interviewed. He was a little guy, and he kept getting knocked out of the pit. So he hired 3 clerks whose entire job it was just to hold him into the trading
Keep
pit.
him there?
And they
Wow.
get paid like, 6 figures to hold this little man into a pit so he doesn't get knocked out by the bigger guys.
Wait, they actually... But who... I never understood. I've watched... I'm reading the beginning, and you reference trading places being the only knowledge you had of the floor, and that to me is it's fucking madness.
Yeah.
So look at that and see them screaming and waving papers.
And the hand signals
Yeah, it's
and
insane. I mean,
everything,
the way I found this story is I got a call after Bringing Down the House came out, and a guy who had gone to Harvard Business School, he was a young guy, asked if I wanted to ring the bell at the Merck Exchange. And I didn't know anything about it except for that it was in the movie Trading Places. Remember that scene where
Yeah,
they're all...
sure.
So I go down there, and when I get there, I look out, and it's this scene of like guys, Italians and Jews kind of pushing each other and shoving each other. 1 or 2 girls in there who have like high heels and spray. They look like strippers basically. And I ring the bell and then it just explodes and there's paper flying from the ceiling. And you don't realize, but at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, some of these guys have made, $600,000 and they take the money and then they just go out and start partying. And so I started following these guys around for about 6 months and watching what was going on. And then I ended up in Dubai. So the story goes from there to Dubai.
What exactly happens? Like the bell rings. Now
Right.
a pit is, and I'm a novice with this shit.
Yeah.
A pit. What are you doing when you're there?
Well, I mean, you're basically buying and selling barrels of oil if you're oil trading, or crude oil. There's all these different types of oil. But basically, like if you see that there's a big weather pattern, like there's a hurricane coming to the Gulf, that's going to affect the price of oil. So you make a bet, that the price of oil is going to maybe go up because, the supply is going to get cut off or something like that. And then that price changes like minute numbers all day long, but you're buying and selling. It's like playing, it's like gambling. It's like playing the stock market. You're watching the numbers go up and down and you're making bets here and here and here and trying to
How
buy
do you
sell,
buy
buy,
it?
sell.
How do you
Well, that's where the little papers come in. Like you might be a guy who's selling oil, so you might represent someone who has tons of barrels of oil, and I might be a guy who's representing, guys who are trying to buy oil. So we might be standing next to each other. So I just, point, make a signal to you, and then that little piece of paper comes, and that little paper flies down. down. At the end of the day, people collect all those papers, and then they log them in, and that's the only record of the trades. It's really insane.
Boy, how do you know who I am?
Well, I mean, everybody on the trade kind of knows each other. Like, they know who's got the oil and who doesn't have the oil. So, I mean, it's like
they leave the
buyers and
papers on the
sellers.
floor?
And at the end of the day, someone cleans them up. But it's really just like word of mouth kind of thing, and then the papers are your only record of it. It's really crazy.
I don't know. You're explaining it well, and I still.
Well, I got to be honest. I'm a layman too. I mean, I was following these guys around, and I was watching it, and I still don't really understand what the heck was going on. I mean, these guys were insane. But that's essentially the price of oil comes out of this room, and it's really crazy because everybody cares about oil. And wars are fought over oil.
Yeah.
People are dying over oil, and there's also this group of guys who are making a fortune off of how it's going up and down.
Well, I assume somebody was making money off of that stuff.
Yeah. But the story rigged. It's also about this young guy. At 26, he became vice president of this Merc exchange, and he ended up going to Dubai and partnering with a young Muslim kid to open the first capitalistic market and oil exchange in the Arab world. And so that's the Dubai exchange, and Dubai is insane. I don't know if you've been to Dubai yet, but it's like
faster than
I mean, it's the next.
I've been there, but I hear it's
the
like
biggest, they built the underwater hotel that you get to by submarine. They have an indoor ski slope, and it's 140 degrees outside, and they have a massive indoor ski slope. They've got like a hotel that rotates. They're building the largest building in the world.
Yeah, giant.
They have everything you could possibly
imagine.
imagine.
They have an underwater hotel?
Yeah. They have an underwater hotel you have to reach by submarine, and they have like. What happened was the sheik who owns Dubai is like, he knows he has like $1 trillion from oil, but he knows they're going to run out of oil in the next 10 or 15 years. So he decided to take all of his oil money and turn Dubai into the biggest amusement park in the world, essentially. And so he just said, I want to build, like, have you heard of the Palm Island? He decided there wasn't enough coastline in Dubai, so he built a man-made island that tripled the coastline of Dubai, and it's shaped like a palm. And then I just found out that he went to Vancouver, and he liked the way Vancouver looked, so he's building Vancouver in the middle of the desert. He's going to build something that looks
people
exactly
with a lot of
like
money.
Vancouver.
It's
And basically that's what you do. You have all the money in the world, and you want people to come. You
How
just throw it
amazing
around.
is that?
Now, United Arab Emirates is their airline, right?
Yeah.
That's supposed to be one of the best airlines in the world.
Yeah, and they staff it with incredibly hot Australian women. I just found this out. And in the book, there's a big party scene, but basically they wanted to create the most upscale airline in the world, and so they hired all these Australian models to work in the airline. And you get, like, if you're in first class, you're in a capsule that like encloses you, and like you have everything you can possibly imagine in there. And the airline is owned by the sheik who owns the country. He started the airline, and so it's basically it's this, like, if you were the richest man in the world and you decided you want everyone to come to your country, that's what he's been doing.
Yeah.
And so it's and Dubai has become like also like a major party place.
But is it affordable? Like, first of all, because it's Muslim.
Yeah.
Or is it how safe are you as an American?
It's Western friendly.
Yes.
It's like the only place in the Middle East that's really our ally, other than Israel. But it's a place where, like, there's the Muslim people who live there, and then there's the expats who live there. But the expats outnumber the Muslims 9-1. So 9-1, it's people who aren't from there. So they have all these Muslim rules, but they also have an entire, like, society that doesn't follow those rules. And so you'll walk down the street and you'll see women in burqas and Arab sheiks, and then you'll also see, like, guys in Armani and women dressed up, and there's tons of, like, now prostitutes from Eastern Europe have all come in there, and it's like you go out to the clubs, and they're the greatest clubs in the world. You'll see, like, hundreds of the most beautiful women you've ever seen. It's become like a party spot for Europe.
It's going to end badly, by the way.
Well,
Dubai.
No,
I see something happening where some fanatic is going to somehow get power in there and just say,
go crazy,
leave, and it'll just be a bombed out ruin.
And this all started as a desert, just like Vegas.
Yeah, no, it was. I mean, it was a desert a lot worse than Vegas. I mean, it was like a desert where it's 140 degrees all the time, and there was nothing, and they were Bedouin guys, on camels running around, and basically the sheik's family. They owned it, because that's how it works with the sheiks. And it was originally, they traded pearls. It became a marketplace. And then they found oil. And then when they found oil, they were smart enough to realize that oil doesn't last forever.
Right.
And then they decided we're going to try and get the whole world to
some feedback's going nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's saying how amazing Dubai is. And someone is suggesting we got to go to Google Earth and check out the Palm Islands. It's supposedly
insane.
amazing
you can see
to check
it from
out
space.
from.
And they just built something called the World Island, which it's a map of the world, but in islands, and you can buy buy your own. I have a friend who's buying Scotland because he's Scottish. You could buy your own country, and it's massive. The only thing is you're not allowed to build an airstrip, so you can only go by boat to each one.
Damn.
But they're huge, and from the space, it looks like the map of the world, and it's in the middle of the ocean. And also Dubai, like everyone's rich, and so there's Ferraris and Lamborghinis and all this kind of stuff. And there's actually a cool thing on YouTube where there's this road, and they put in a speed bump because everyone was racing on it. And now in the middle of the night, guys go out there with cameras and watch the Lamborghinis go flying off the speed bump. But it's just become this huge, like, international party spot.
Well, I gotta ask. I think this is if this is fucking a lot of information because my manager's gone there. He says it's an amazing place. My manager's an arms dealer. How much is it? There's first of all 2 questions. How expensive is it to go visit there?
It's expensive. They have a hotel which is the only like 7-star hotel in the world, which is the one that has a huge sail and has that. That's where Tiger Woods was hitting golf balls off the top of that hotel, and I think Agassi was hitting tennis balls off the top of it. It's like $20,000 a night there, but there are other places. It's expensive.
For a regular room?
No, that hotel is ridiculous. It's like 2-floor rooms and everything. I mean, it's an expensive place. Just flying there is expensive.
How much is airfare round trip? Would you say?
Oh, I mean, I don't even know what the average.
Why am I asking that?
I don't even know.
Coach, is there a meal?
Such a thing as a coach? Yeah.
Do they serve snacks?
They probably serve snacks. You have to buy a snack box.
A little
I think.
snack.
Little snack
How about the
box.
underwater hotel? What the fuck?
The
is
underwater
that?
hotel. I haven't stayed there, but I saw a thing on. I watched it, and it's like you take a little submarine, and it lets you out a little airlock, and you're staying underwater. It's insane.
But what if the fucking thing collapses? You're underwater.
Yeah.
It's safe.
They got to figure it out.
Are there windows? Do you look out the window?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the fishies go by.
You can see everything. It's underwater.
How much is that a night?
Oh, I don't know. Someone
gotta be
probably could tell
ridiculous.
you. I don't know how much it is.
Do they have nice rooms?
I didn't stay there.
I want to go there.
Is it nice?
How do you go out and shop? You're under the water.
You got to take a submarine. You got to take a submarine. They have the largest shopping mall in the world there now, and they're building the second largest shopping mall, so they have both of them.
How many hours flight?
Oh, I think it's like 15. It's long.
Direct though, right?
It's direct from New York. Yeah, they opened up a big.
Yeah, where else are you going to land first?
The Muslims hate that place. I mean, like,
well, you know what? I've heard
that.
I've heard that if you have Israel on your passport, you might have trouble. But I haven't heard. I haven't. I mean, that's the one place in the Middle East that's okay, you know.
So Muslims have a problem with Jews?
Well, in general, but in Dubai they don't. Dubai is really the one place where it's multicultural.
Yeah,
it's the one spot where you look at and you think that you don't feel like you're in a scary area.
You would think the rest of the Middle East would follow suit and go, "Wow, look what they're doing in Dubai." That seems pretty cool.
Part of what this
Why
book
don't we
is
do
about.
something?
Qatar is doing that now, and Abu Dhabi, the whole Emirates area is becoming like that. I mean, it would be great to see Iran do that, but I mean, it's slowly. Listen, if it succeeds and it doesn't get blown up and everybody goes there and it becomes a big party town, I could totally see it becoming the norm. I mean, you've got money, why not spend it on making your place,
because
cool.
there's too many fanatics over there that don't understand. They look at that and realize, oh my God, it's fun, it's entertaining, it's profitable, it's evil.
Right.
We got to beat our women, beat the women. I'm so mad.
It's like 1 billion people from the Westboro Baptist Church. Like, if those fucking psycho Baptists ran, I mean, that's what radical Muslims are like. Do radical Muslims, they have to want to fucking target this place.
Yeah,
how do radical Muslims not want to target a Muslim land being fucking laughed and fucked on by Westerners? How do they not want to bomb
Well,
it?
supposedly it is on a high, like Al-Qaeda doesn't like them either. I mean, they're really high on the list. But the sheikh who runs the country, he doesn't even walk around with bodyguards. He walks around the town. Everyone knows him. It's really bizarre. He'll be driving in his car and people, that's the sheikh.
Black hand.
That's the emir. He owns the country. And it's a strange place.
You think
I mean,
he's
it's
paying
definitely
people?
What?
Maybe he's funding things on the side.
Oh, like bad people?
Oh, yeah.
No,
well, maybe
he's a very forward-looking guy. I mean, he's very in love with the West, and he likes the Western culture, and he's a big fan of,
No, I mean, to protect himself.
Oh, I don't know. What's going on
maybe shipping a little bit of money out to fucking keep it
with your
quiet.
conspiracy theory.
No. Well, how else do you keep them from coming and targeting you when you're a Muslim country where Westerners are going having fun?
They got an army or anything?
I don't think they have an army. I don't know what
they're all building
army.
Right. I'm going to Karachi. I'm opening a comedy club in Karachi, actually. Yeah, it's called the Declitorizer.
Let's go to Jesse in Tennessee. Jesse.
Hey, Opie and Anthony, how y'all doing?
Pretty good, buddy.
Hey, now, a little fun fact about Dubai. About 10% of the world's cranes are over there just because they're trying to build this thing so quick. And, it is extremely westernized. The sheiks over there love Americans, and they invite them over there to work in the medical fields and the crane operating to build this place. It's just, you go to their website, it's just beautiful over there.
How much do you think that underwater hotel is, sir? I'm obsessed with it.
Enough about the hotel.
Okay, no, I'm sorry. My girlfriend and I want to go away. So I'm thinking maybe
you should go to Dubai. How cool would that be?
Great. I came back alone, just with her head. Sorry, baby. I don't know what happened.
Something fell through.
I'm sitting there with her torso, like no one to talk to. Feeling silly.
Drop it off on our family's doorstep.
I don't know what happened.
Well,
she got mouthy. She said, "Look, I'm a Jew. What are you gonna?"
She showed her terrific abs over there, and they didn't like that.
Yes, they thought they were the devil's abs.
Yeah. Hey, Jesse, there's a website.
Yeah, there's a website for Dubai. If you look it up, I'm not sure exactly what what the website is, but me and my wife are invited to go over there in about 2-3 years, and I'm gonna be doing the same.
It sounds like they would have gotten Dubai.com.
Yeah, you'd hope so.
Yeah.
They got the money.
Yeah,
You can probably get it.
You go to that website, you'll see some extreme pictures of what they're building over there. It's like the world's largest building and everything.
They have a hotel in that building, too, with an indoor pool. I think it's the world's highest indoor pool or some shit.
Yeah.
They have all this weird stuff. I wanted to go take a dip. I'd love to fly and take a dip.
And then turn around and go home.
How cool. So how much time did you spend in Dubai?
I mean, just research time, just like a week. It wasn't like months in Dubai.
Yeah.
I mean, I spent most of the time in New York because that's where most of the story takes place.
Yeah.
Around New York.
We have been down on the floor at the stock market, Jimmy. You should go.
I would love to.
It's insane. I remember my one memory is a guy just sitting at a computer and trading. I don't know if it was oil, but he was trading something on like the 16th of a point all day long.
Oh, yeah. Playing the ticks. Yeah.
Playing the ticks. It went up a little bit. He sold or whatever, and then it went down. He was buying all day long. That's all he was doing, like sell, buy. And he was telling us by the end of the day he'll make, I forgot how much, but close to 100,000 or something ridiculous just by doing this.
Ridiculous amounts.
And that's all he does all day. That's his job. You think a lot of those guys are down there working for us, but they're also working for themselves. Like, all right, I'm just here buying, selling.
High stress job.
Well, it is high stress. I mean, there's one guy in the book who he made a big bet and lost $400,000 and basically got in his car and drove, and nobody ever saw him again. Like that kind of thing happens too. Like you can lose. It's gambling,
Yeah,
so you lose your money the same way you lose your money in the stock market too.
Well, let me ask you with this thing with the oil exchange and stuff like that. I fucking forgot what I was going to say.
Oh, no.
No, I had a real question. It was something
about
Opie just
Jiffy
said.
Lube.
No.
Could you get me a free Jiffy Lube?
I'll make some calls.
Oh, fuck. It was about the exchange. I'll have to come back.
Think about it. We'll go to John in
Damn.
Virginia. John, what's up?
Oh,
Hey, guys.
does it cost a lot of money?
What?
I'm kidding.
Yeah,
Go ahead, John. Sorry.
John, go ahead.
Hey, one of those hotels in Dubai has seagulls that like to roost up on it, and they actually have a team of trained falcons that will fly up there and snatch the seagulls out and kill them.
That's cool.
That
sounds
fun thing to watch. Train them to attack Jews next.
Well, he means the seagulls.
Bird.
Yes.
Starting with just one family at
George
a
was
time.
attacked. They were doing Carbon Copy Part 2 with him and Denzel.
Supposedly one of the websites is www, of course, .palmsales, palmsales.ca.
Oh yeah, that's selling the islands.
All right, Fred in Brooklyn, what's up?
Hey, boys.
Hey.
Those crazy rich motherfuckers set up a tremendous indoor ski resort.
Yeah, Ben was talking about that.
The fucking desert, man. It has multiple ramps. It's the size.
Yeah, ski lift, right?
Biggest indoor ski slope in the world, and it's 140
ski
feet
lift,
outside, and it's glass walled. So people outside are like watching people ski in jackets and things like that. It's just tons and tons of money.
140 degrees.
Yeah, 135 or so.
Why are we doing this shit in America?
Because we don't got that kind of money.
We have mountains.
We spend our money on RVs.
I don't even
not 10,000 degrees everywhere.
Exactly. No, I wasn't even thinking about that, but just in general, these over the top structures and like underground, underwater hotels and stuff.
We got some weird shit. We like the Mall of America is like
not like
giant.
But when you go to the magazines
amusement park in there,
and you see what Japan's doing, doing like indoor skiing, and they're getting weird with some of their buildings, and I don't know.
I think it's out of necessity too, because Japan's another place that really doesn't have that much real estate. So they, in order to make their airport, they had to push a lot of Japan into the water
Right.
and build
Extend
on
the land.
Yeah, they had to make more of Japan.
Yeah.
I think it's places that aren't all that big have to come up with these unique ways of getting a lot of people in there.
Hey, Ben, you're an interesting author. I got to tell you, Bringing Down the House is going to be a movie. That was a huge, huge book for you.
Yeah, it's a
With
big book
Spacey.
for me.
And who's going to be in it? Kevin
It's
Spacey?
Kevin Spacey, Lawrence
Little
Fishburne.
actor named Kevin Spacey.
Yeah.
Fishburne.
Little
Oscar
Fishburne
winner
is
named
the bad guy, and then Kate Bosworth is the hot MIT girl.
Wow.
The hottest MIT
Lawrence
girl.
Fishburne, by the way, Cowboy Curtis from the Pee Wee Herman show.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
Was he really? Was
That's
that
right,
before
yeah.
Cornbread Earl and Me? Quickly,
Oh, I think it was. That
old
was
was he
pretty
then?
much the first. He was like a kid. He was like 19.
I love
19?
Something ridiculous.
No, he was younger in Apocalypse Now, and he was younger
that's right,
in
yeah.
Cornbread Earl and Me.
Yeah.
And also,
Please.
also book. I didn't know about this one. Ugly Americans.
Yeah, I wrote
When
a
did that
book.
come out?
Ugly Americans came out right after Bringing Down the House, but it was like big in the financial world, and big overseas. But the title Ugly Americans kind of hurt it a little bit
What's
in the
it
U.S.
about?
I think it's about a true story about a kid from New Jersey who ended up in Japan. And he fell in love with the daughter of a Japanese gangster. He met in a hostess club, and it takes place kind of in the sex underground Japan. And then
That's why I'm bringing it up.
He made $500 million in 5 minutes in a single trade.
What?
He was a trader.
Wow.
And then he had to get out of Japan quickly.
Wait, 500 million?
Yeah, he made a single deal. He worked for a hedge fund that kind of had Yakuza, Japanese mafia ties, and it's a crazy story. I spent a month over
How
in
dangerous
Tokyo.
could they be?
But these guys were so, like, the expats in Japan are nuts. Like, these guys, they are so rich and they live like rock stars. They all have like 15 girlfriends who know about each other but don't care. If you're like a white guy in your 20s or 30s with money in Japan, you're like a god. I mean, basically.
Does the Yakuza fuck with those guys or no?
No, they don't normally. Normally, the Yakuza doesn't fuck with white people. Like, the Yakuza stays away from foreigners.
Why?
But because they just have this code where, like, what's between Japanese is between... You're always an outsider in Japan. And they leave the outsiders to the outside world, basically. And so usually you can get away with just about anything. But the main character of that book did get involved more with, like, bad dudes. And so he eventually had to get out of the country.
Don't they have the Yakuza, I believe, don't they cut a piece of their pinky off to prevent infiltration?
Yeah, no. If you do something bad, like if you make a mistake and you're a lower Yakuza guy, you have to cut off your pinky and give it to your boss as a sign of loyalty and respect. And so you'll meet these old-timer guys who don't have pinkies, and those guys are more respected because they did cut off their pinky. I did an interview. I had to interview this Yakuza crime boss, and I flew out there, and they took me to Osaka, and this translator said, okay, you're going to go in there, and the guy you're talking to is in front of you. There's going to be a table of guys behind you, but you are not to turn around. You cannot turn around. And so I did an entire interview facing forward, and these guys did not have pinkies, and these guys are, like, covered in tattoos, and they, like, wear swords and stuff. It's really nuts.
Why couldn't you turn around?
Because they were going to watch me, and I was, the whole time, all you want to do is turn around. I don't remember what I asked this guy at all. This was the worst interview ever. I mean, it was like 5 minutes just trying to get the fuck out of there. Basically, these guys were just behind me the whole time. It's crazy. I mean, it's a very, it's not like The Sopranos. I mean, these guys are really, like, so intense, they tattoo their whole bodies, and it's a really painful process. It's not like they do it here, they do it there with, like, these little...
don't they take, like, bamboo and a rock or something?
Right. These guys are really
old
intense.
school way.
I'm going to spell your name, too, because as I'm hearing this, like, if you want to Google Ben... Mezrich. I guess that was fairly, just so you don't put MES in. Mezrich. Because that sounds like a really fucking cool book. I'm sorry. BenMezrich.com.
Yeah, getting back to the Japanese thing, though, you went to the underground sex clubs. That's why I'm bringing up Ugly Americans.
Yeah, there's places called sexual harassment clubs. These are insane. So it's you go in and it looks like a subway car. You go down these stairs and it's even like vibrating like a subway car. And they have women standing there, as if they're riding the subway. And you pay a fee and you can go in and molest them. And then there's another one that looks like a hospital, and the girls are dressed as nurses. And then there's places called soaplands. Have you heard of soaplands? And soaplands are multi-story buildings. And each floor, the women get better and better looking. And on the top floor, it's actual actresses and porn stars. And there's rubber mats in rooms, and the women use themselves as sponges. They soap themselves up, and then they roll on, as sponges. And that's what a soapland is. Then they have places like called 5-minute clubs. 5-minute clubs. Okay, it's all these booths in a row. And you sit in the booth, and there's a little clock on the wall, and a girl will come in and start giving you a blowjob, and then the clock hits 5 minutes, and she gets up and moves, and another girl comes in, and it just keeps going until you want to leave. Like, there's these places.
I hate to think,
Japan,
though, who's in the room to the right of you
can't
when the
think
other
of that
girl
stuff.
comes in.
They use rubbers? have to.
I mean, I assume, yeah.
Well, not a lot of kissing in the 5-minute club.
No. I mean, like the sex world in Japan is so enormous you can't even imagine it. There's an area, and they say they have something like 500,000 visitors on a Friday night, and it's this entire 10-block area in Japan, which is all designated as a red light zone, and you go through, and it's just building after building after building after building, and everything, like the way the Japanese work, it's all very compartmentalized. So if you want to get a blowjob, there's a place to get a blowjob. If you want to just feel a tit, there's a place to... I mean, it's a different thing for each thing. It's like a supermarket, which is why the hostess clubs there, you go into a hostess club and they're not about sex, they're about flirtation. But when Americans go there, they don't realize that if a Japanese guy wants to get sex, there's a place next door to do that. And there's a place next door to that for whatever kinky thing. There was one girl I interviewed whose job it was, she would sit in a glass booth dressed in a schoolgirl outfit and read children's stories while men sat around her masturbating. There was another place I went to called a No Pan Coffee Shop. These places are actually pretty famous there, where it's a coffee shop. It's like a regular coffee shop. And it has a glass floor, and all the women are in skirts with no underwear, and guys go underneath and just look up. And that's like entertainment. And
I want to my girlfriend should be shot. I want to travel with you.
Should be shot.
She wants to go see her family for Thanksgiving. Go fuck yourself.
You're going to the underground sex clubs in Japan.
Me and Ben,
so planned.
Don't fuck me and Ben are taking a trip.
Crazy. Well, I just go as a
they get very creative.
I'm just an observer. I'm a married guy.
We've been talking about this a lot on our show. The Japanese are very creative with their sex and their pornography.
Japan, sex is considered like a bodily function. Sex is, below the waist doesn't matter. When men go on business trips, women pack condoms along with them, so that just in case they want to entertain themselves, that they're doing it safely.
Come on, no way. The average Japanese couple,
the average married couple, that's what happens. I mean, it's a known thing that when you go out after work, people are going to end up in these sex, areas. I mean, that's what guys do before they go home. And you go on the subways, and you'll see all the salary men, the guys in the suits, drunk, completely passed out all over the subway on the last train home.
There must be
because it's just that's the way it works there.
But Americans aren't bothered there, right?
No, Americans can't get into these places. And actually, you walk up, and there'll be signs that say no gaijin or no whites. Like literally, it's incredible. You can't get in any of these places.
What's that about?
The only way to get in is to have a Japanese guide who will talk your way in, because they just don't think they're honest. I've interviewed a couple guys there and asked them about that who own these places, and they say it's not because they're racist or they don't want Americans
big
there.
Dick.
They don't feel like Americans can handle this.
Nah, they just don't want to look bad in front of our big American cocks.
Maybe that's what it is.
Could a Yakuza guy get you in?
Yeah, Yakuza guy could get you in. No problem. Yakuza guys own the places. I mean, it's all Yakuza owned. The whole thing is all Yakuza owned.
So which is like the Japanese equivalent of the fucking mafia, black market. So you interview a Yakuza boss.
Yes.
Was there one Yakuza boss? Or
no, I mean,
I
didn't get to the top guys. I was at low-level guys who there's all these different groups. And then there's the young kids who ride around the motorcycle gangs and stuff like that. And they'll work for a local boss who will work for a bigger boss and a bigger boss. And the bosses work all the way up to like and there's big families, just like there's big families here.
Mafia people.
Yeah. It's
How did it come to this?
Yeah. It's an intense world. We sold it to DreamWorks and Spacey's attached as well. And, there's a script and everything, but there's a whole strike coming up, so I don't know if it's going to get made before the strike or anything.
So if I want to join Yakuza, it's difficult.
It would be hard, but there was a white guy who was a member of the Yakuza. I remember reading about that, and I don't know the story, but I remember hearing a story about that. But I don't know. Normally, it's impossible.
Fuji Nakamura will not get that Godzilla
movie. Let me tell you, my Kraut McFriend, I'm Japanese. So what did you say to this guy? Were you confrontational with him?
No, I'm not confrontational at all.
Hey,
I'm a wuss. I'm not really like one of those war journalists or things. I mean, I spend most of my time in Vegas and places like that. So when I was interviewing this guy, it was completely, I think you're fantastic. What you're doing is great.
How do they treat you?
They treat me extremely well. Very nice. Polite. Yes, they're it's a different standard. They treat Americans and foreigners. I mean, in some ways, I've heard some people say it's patronizing the way they treat American foreigners, but really, it's like they're very deferential and they're very kind and you're just different. You're like an alien. Basically.
You didn't have to be afraid of anything because you've sat at blackjack tables in Vegas, so you've been through any torture that they could possibly put you through is not any worse than sitting there and watching what those fuckers can pull on you.
Yeah, I mean, I spent a lot of time in Vegas trying to beat the house and watching people beat the house. I mean, I don't go in confrontational because it would be really bad.
Of course.
You just go in and you ask a couple questions, you get out, and usually they're all
What'd you want to
cool.
ask them?
I mean, I actually just wanted to know about how their involvement in the business world, like, you know, these huge financial banks that go over there, and during the time period I wrote about in that book, you know, there were all these huge deals going down, and the Yakuza had fingers in just about 90% of real estate deals in Japan had Yakuza. They also said 90% of golf courses worldwide have Yakuza money in them a little bit. That's what that was a statistic I had read, and that's the kind of stuff I was asking about. But they were buying up lots of stuff. I mean, it's pretty weird.
And Ben's a great author. I mean, Bring Down the House, and then you got Bustin' Vegas, and the card counting, and half that stuff in Bustin' Vegas, is it true? Where where you could see the bottom card,
you cut to the ace. It's called cutting to the ace.
Cutting to the ace.
It's like a technique where, you know, after the dealer rolls over the deck, they're covering the back card with their left hand, and if you're sitting in the first base seat, you can see that card. And if it happens to be an ace, which happens like 3 times an hour, they offer the cut card to you. You know how they give you the cut card?
Yeah.
What you do is you cut from exactly 100 cards from the bottom of the deck, which I know sounds really hard, but if you went home and practiced 3 hours a day for a week, anybody can do it. And what you do is you cut to there, and they move the front of the deck to the back, and now the 101st card is an ace. And you know this for a fact. So as you're playing, you just bet the minimum and count down.
Dude, how do you...
I mean, you got to practice, and you got to be like kind of mathematically inclined.
And you're up in your odds. It's not a guarantee you're going to win.
It gives you a 55% chance on that hand. So you bet $10,000 on that hand, and you're probably going to win $5,000.
But the thing
and
is,
you do that 3-4 times an hour.
And I think Vegas allows that to happen because they know a bunch of dummies are never going to cut it right.
If they figure you out, you're doing it, and they see you do it once or twice. I mean, I got kicked out of the Win. I took the main character of Busting Vegas to the Win because it had just opened, and we figured they didn't know him, and he had been literally banned from Vegas for many years. And we were in there, and he did 2 cuts. Just 2, and we made a good amount of money there. We made like $15,000 and or $20,000, I think it was, in like 5 minutes. And then the next thing I know, he's like, "We got to move." And I'm like, "Why?" And I look back, and there's 4 big dudes, you know, in suits coming towards us, and they walked us out of the casino. I mean, they didn't put us in a back room or break your legs or anything. But they escort you out.
And what about the back rooms? What do you know about?
Well, I mean,
the
back rooms. If you end up in a back room, it's like the one room in the casino doesn't have a camera. But they honestly, it's just a harassment thing. They basically they're taught to get into your personal space. Because if you hit them, then you've committed a crime. Nothing in Bringing Down the House is illegal, so you can't go to jail for it. But what they do is the big guys try and get into your face, and they tell you that, you know, they're going to arrest you even though they can't arrest you. They make you stand up against the wall, and they photograph you. And then
how can they even do that if you want to leave?
They can't. And the first thing you try and do is just run. Just like yell and run. But they because they can't kidnap you. And so like on the MIT team, when they'd hand out the sheets that told you how to do it, across the top it says, "When in doubt, just run." Because that's what you do to get out of there. But they might, if they scare you enough, they 3 big guys get around you, and the guys I write about are geeky MIT kids, you know, so 3 big dudes get in front of them and are like, "Come with me." You usually go with them.
Now, are they going to beat the shit out of you?
No, they're not. Although one guy did get handcuffed to a chair and slapped around at Caesar's Palace for like 10 hours, and there was a lawsuit about that.
10 hours?
Yeah, something like that. And he sued and actually won, and that was back in the 90s.
Why did they slap him around for 10 hours?
Well, they handcuffed him to a chair. He was a card counter, and they didn't like him. And they hate card counters. I mean, they hate it. When we shot the movie 21, it was really funny because we were in the casinos, and all the MIT kids were consultants on the film. So the actual guys were there, and Kevin Spacey went gambling one night, and one of the MIT kids was just signaling him the whole time, and the pit bosses were standing over, and they knew exactly what's going on, but they couldn't throw Kevin out. So they're just standing there like looking so angry the whole time, and Kevin won like $40,000, and it was great. I mean, they don't let you...
Pass that over.
Sure.
Pass that picture over. Let him take it.
Is that your cock?
Let him take a look at that. This is me in Atlantis.
Oh, man.
The next day, hungover like a motherfucker, but with a handful of fucking loot.
Serious cash there.
Yeah.
Are you playing blackjack?
Yep.
You can just went on a run.
I've been on a run with blackjack.
You can tell him, man.
Recently.
These are stories we said on the air. Tell him how much you made.
How much do you make?
Took Mohegan for $150,000, and then took Atlantis for about $80,000
with a gun. He doesn't.
That's good.
Yeah.
Do you count or you don't count?
No, I don't count. It's fucking luck.
Yeah.
And that's all it is. And I realize it because the last time I went to the Borgata last weekend, I didn't do so good. No. I worked $5,000 up to about $30,000, and I was in the high stakes room, and it was early in the morning. I'd been playing all fucking night, and I should have just gotten up and left. And when and then I saw that you always know, boom, it's changed. Something's changed. The stack's going down. It's not on its way up. It's not stabilized. So, play a couple of more hands and then leave if something doesn't change.
No, when getting out
but
is
I
the
didn't
most
do that.
important rule. The most important rule is
exactly.
Just like when their luck changes,
Just
you gotta
leave.
move.
And I usually have Keith the cop with me, and he's good for saying, like, dude, I'm watching. You're going down. You're losing now. And then I'll go, okay, 2 more hands. And I'll play 2 hands, and then we'll just pick up and leave.
No, it's weird. I know it's all about luck, but when you play, you actually could feel the momentum changing.
Yeah, well, decks are streaky. Decks are definitely streaky. I mean, it's funny because it is mathematical. Like, you can have a mathematical advantage if you count cards, and the casino always has a mathematical advantage if you don't. Like, they have a 2% advantage. It's basically their advantage if you play perfect basic strategy. But there's definitely streaks, and even people who own casinos will tell you that they believe in luck, to be honest. A lot of casinos, even though they know the numbers are in their favor, they believe, there's high rollers who come in and go on these ridiculous streaks and nearly bankrupt casinos. That happens too. So, it goes back and forth. But
I just don't understand. Here's what just infuriating at times. They're dealing the cards, sitting there. I get my face card on my first card. It goes around, and there's my fucking 3, 4, 5, whatever it might be. Right. And there's the dealer's face card. What's underneath the dealer's?
Right.
Another fucking face card.
Always.
And it happens so much more often than me getting a 20.
Right.
Up front.
Well, it feels like that. It definitely does. The dealer's whole advantage is the fact that you have to go first. Like, that's their entire advantage in blackjack. It really is. Because,
because if I knew they were going to bust, I wouldn't hit
exactly.
no matter what I
Whoever
had.
goes first has a better chance of busting.
No matter what I had.
That's the bottom line. So
that's why no one's supposed to hit when the dealer's showing a shitty card.
Right.
But I've also seen them. No, even when they don't hit, I've seen dealers pull fucking out of their asses 21s.
It happens. It happens.
Oh,
but
it's amazing.
You know what? I mean, the numbers basically are always going to be a little bit in their favor. But what can you do?
Well,
play the game.
How do you know? This is driving me nuts. How do you judge, even from having looked a 100th card?
How do you know just from practice?
That's.
I mean, if you just at home and practiced, it's the exact same spot every time. And these guys would get a deck of 6 decks of the casino's cards before they played at that casino and spend the 2 nights before practicing with those specific cards, too.
What if you're 98, 99?
No, but that's what you do. What you do in the book is you have the whole table with you and your team. So you sit here, and your friend sits here, and your friend sits here. So when the ace is supposed to come up, you bet $10,000. The guy next to you bets $8,000 in case you missed by a card. And the guy next to him bets $6,000. So you actually have 3 shots at the card. So you don't have to be exactly perfect.
Okay.
And even if one of you gets it, you're still going to make a percentage higher than you normally would. And it all adds up. You play 3 or 4 hours, and you're starting to make real money.
And you're playing as a team, right?
$2 million. Yeah. I mean, he made millions in this. And
which book? Breaking Down the House?
Well, both of them. Busting Vegas is the cutting one.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
You ever play?
Wow.
You ever play 3-card poker?
I play a lot of Let It Ride. You ever play
Let It Ride?
Let It Ride is a sucker's game.
I know, but you know what? It's like if you just want to sit there and drink and not pay much attention, you can play Let It Ride.
That is hilarious because everyone will tell you that that's a sucker's game, and you have
but you
have so much knowledge of Vegas.
You can play forever and not worry about
really
losing that much
money.
That. Well, I can't play big money blackjack anymore. I mean,
is blackjack your best odds?
Blackjack is your best odds, absolutely. Yeah. Especially if you count cards, it's your great odds.
Sure.
But I'll get booted if I bet big now blackjack. So it's not.
3-card, I noticed, I read something about this, a little advantage for the player, and I was like, that can't fucking be. That can't happen.
I've heard that before, too. Yeah.
It worked.
Yeah.
I was sitting one night, you got to find the right table, the wrong dealer, you got to have the right position.
Yeah.
But if you're sitting in to the dealer's left,
right,
they take their 3 cards out of that shoe, and then they put the yellow card underneath it, and place it down in front of them. A lot of times before they put the yellow card, you can see their bottom card.
Yeah, that's all about.
Now that's 1/3 of their hand that you just saw.
That's huge.
So if you see an ace and you can't beat an ace, fold your fucking hand.
Right.
If you see a low card, your odds are better that if you have a better hand that they're not going to be able to beat you. But I played one night like that and did very well just sitting there and actually betting more in the ante than the pair plus, so pushes and stuff I'd be paid off. But I was like, holy shit, this is working. Holy shit. And I start looking around. I'm sweating. The typical idiot.
They must know that I know.
Yeah. Shit.
But at this point, don't you think the dealers are told you got to be careful
Well,
with
now,
this crap?
ever since Busting Vegas came out, they changed the way they're
Ben.
holding the back of the card a little bit, and they're actually much more careful about that. But it's still possible. It's still doable. I've seen people do it a couple times. But, card counting still works. I mean, they definitely are looking for card counting teams now, and you don't last as long as a card counting team. But if you do like the team method and bring it down the house, it still works. And I know there's still an MIT team. There's still like 3 or 4 big teams that are playing.
They can throw you out on what the innkeepers rule
in
law,
Vegas.
right?
In Atlantic City, they can't actually throw you out for being a card counter because there was a court case about that. So what they do is if they think you're a card counter, they just shuffle up every hand, and it becomes really annoying. But in Vegas, they can throw you out just because they don't like you. They just say that.
Is it? I think there's something called the innkeepers, where they have the right to ask you to leave their establishment without reason.
Right. That's the thing in Vegas.
Okay.
And
That's what it's called. Yeah.
I mean,
thou leaveth my inn.
like that. Yeah, but it's crazy because, they should have let you. If you can use your brain to win, you should be allowed to win.
Well, they're fucking repugnant, the casinos.
Yeah.
They do everything, including no clocks on the wall, to rape you of your kid's college tuition, and you can count a few cards, and all of a sudden they're all huffy.
Yeah. Well, did you obviously had to hear about that guy at the Indian casino with the slot machine.
Oh, yeah.
That came up and said that he won about $1.6 million on the slot machine.
Had proof and everything, by the way.
Yeah, he took a picture, but they said there was a glitch that the payoff was only supposed to be $2,500. They offered him the max of $2,500.
Yeah.
But initially they took him into the back and he said they got very intimidating with him.
Yeah.
Pointed at him, said, "We're not paying you.
Yeah.
We just want you to know right now you are not being paid. And here's why. The machine's broken." They brought in some guy. They cordoned off the machine. Some guy went in there with some tools to do some tests and realized the machine was broken. They didn't pay the guy off.
So he photographed the machine, though?
He photographed it
With his
saying
cell phone
the
or
price.
whatever.
Yeah, he had a cell phone picture of him with "you won $1.6 million" but they're like, and then he's trying to sue, but because they're Indian reservations, they work on different laws. So he had to go up against the tribal elders. A tribal elders. They smoked a fucking peace pipe and told him to go fuck himself.
Right.
So you commit a murder on the fucking...
It's different rules. You end up in the tribal jail, and there's weird tribal rules.
Tribal rules.
Well, the card counting team used to be nervous about playing in like Foxwoods and Mohegan. Foxwoods, they did play at, and they all ended up getting banned from both Mohegan and Foxwoods. But you got a little more nervous there because you weren't quite sure what would happen to you if they took you into a back room.
Well, they're still bound by state laws.
They are, but they have their own set of laws and judges and things like that as well. So it's pretty strange.
When does Bringing Down the House come out?
The movie, it's called, we had to call it 21 because of the Queen Latifah movie.
Yeah, you know what?
Fucking shit.
It was really funny when my book came out. That was right when
all that. Yeah.
And people would call me and say, "Hey, I saw a billboard for your book.
Oh,
and what does Queen Latifah play in your book?" And I was like, "It doesn't even make sense what you're saying."
She fucked up your world, man.
So
because a lot of people know, and if you read books, Bringing Down the House is a huge title.
Yeah, but it might help you because people hear that name. And they know from the movie they'll automatically look at your book because they wouldn't have before.
Right, no, I think I definitely sold some
probably
books
helped them sell some books.
Although I had a weird conversation at Spike TV once where I got a call and then the head of Spike supposedly was a big fan of mine and they wanted to talk about doing a show. And it was like me and agents and producers and we all get on the show and this woman gets on and goes, "Ben, I just want to say how much I loved Queen Latifah in your movie." Oh. And then of course the whole conversation goes silent.
It goes right out the fucking
I hope you played it up.
I did. I was like, "Oh, thank you. Yeah, she was great to work with. She was an awesome actress."
So how are they going to get everyone?
We're going to call it 21.
But how are people going to understand?
We're putting out a mass market paperback with the title 21. So we're going to re-release, and I'm going to do a whole tour for it.
Not 21 grams, though. Don't confuse it with that.
21. Yeah, not 21 grams.
No kidding.
21, and it comes out in March.
I can't wait, because I love Bringing Down the House. And I did read all of Bustin' Vegas. I was confused. I was on vacation, so it was maybe too many of those fruity drinks
in between chapters. I appreciate it, man.
I did read the whole book, and I did enjoy it. I don't know what I was saying when you first came in here. I realized when you said the cutting of the deck.
Yeah,
I was like, of course I read the whole thing.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, it's been crazy, man. And Rigged, I think people are going to like Rigged if they like the other ones.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's get back to that. So Rigged is the new one. Because it's been about 40 minutes, so why don't we refresh everyone's memory? This is the new Ben. How do you say your last name?
Mezrich.
Ben Mezrich, of course, author of Bringing Down the House. It's called Rigged: The True Story of an Ivy League Kid Who Changed the World of Oil from Wall Street to Dubai.
His name is John D'Agostino?
That's his real name, and we use a character named David Russo in the book, but his real name is John. And
Why did once he agreed to allow his name to be used
when I first started, he was pretty reluctant to do the book, and so when I convinced him to do the book, he was like, use a fake name. And so I wrote the book, and then when we were talking about it afterwards, we convinced him, or I convinced him, that putting his name in there, wouldn't hurt him, and he didn't want to come out and say I did this. But then eventually he let me put his name in the foreword. So he's been doing a few interviews for it, and he's willing to talk about it, which is cool.
Will he come on the show? I wouldn't mind talking to the guy who actually did it.
I think John would come on the show.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
He's not dead, at least we know.
No, he's not dead. He's got some crazy good stories. And yeah.
Did you hear about the guy that made a machine to make coins to bring to casinos and cash them in?
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah,
it took him forever. He spent like every penny he had to buy these metal etching machines and find out he got coins, sent them to smelters to melt them down and find out the exact composition of what they were made, got the metals, made these coins. And what he would do is go to the casinos, play a little bit. He'd go in with like a bucket and play a little bit and then go cash them in. And what they do is weigh them. They don't count them out. They just weigh them and give you the money.
That's awesome.
And he was doing great. He was going all over the place, but he got greedy and went to the same casinos a few times. And what they noticed was, wait a minute, we're not losing these coins.
So
He's like,
he
goes, actually, we're getting more coins. When they finally go through an accounting, they realize we have more coins than we should have. So they started looking.
Do they look like the actual?
Dude, they say to this day, some of his coins are still in circulation because they absolutely could not tell the difference.
Awesome. How'd they catch him?
He made a perfect. They caught him on. They started looking for people doing the pattern of coming in, like they had the garages and this guy's coming in with like a bucket, and then they'd look at people that had buckets, didn't play for long, then went and cashed out, and then they were investigating him, because now it's criminal, so they went to his house. They were following him
now too.
Yeah. But they said he did the most unbelievable job of forgery on these coins.
I love these schemes. I spoke at MIT last week, and this group of kids came up to me and said they've been beating the Mass State Lottery scratch tickets because they figured out mathematically that there was a point in one of the scratch tickets where I'm now ruining their scheme actually. There was a point where there was a point when it became advantageous to buy a certain amount, and they had put a pool of money together, and they'd made $1.3 million over the last year.
Wait, slow down.
On the Mass State. Well, there was one of the scratch tickets. The amount of money you win rises each time nobody wins.
Right.
So there comes a point when buying a certain number of tickets actually gives you advantageous odds over that one ticket,
depending on what had been sold
so
previously.
They put out a pool. They tell you how many are bought essentially, and then how much money it's worth. So they would wait, and then they'd pool up whatever their bankroll was, like $500,000, I think they told me, and then they would go out and they'd buy 500,000 tickets, and they'd win a certain amount. It's one of those ones that you can win a little bit here and a little bit there, and they'd come out ahead each time they did this. So their $400,000 grew into 1.7, I think. So they made 1.3. And the guy came up to me at this, and he's like, "I'm doing this. Do you want to write about it?" And I was like, "I don't want to write. I want to invest in it." It was a great idea.
I know. Imagine that with a nickel scratch. You have 100,000 tickets.
Yeah. Oh no, they had a team of guys working, scratching, and everything. It's great. I love it.
Sitting in dust.
All you hear is dead silence and. Fuck!
Some guy's sitting in a pile of dust.
Yeah. Hey, what was the $16?
What was the best Vegas scheme you heard about?
I mean,
maybe not worth writing about, of course, like the MIT guys and all that.
There was the chip cup. It was the simplest thing in the world, and it was basically this guy, and he had a friend who was a dealer. Those are always the ones that work best.
The inside.
But he made a fake plastic stack of $5 chips that was hollow. And so he would bet what looked like $20, but it was, 4 red chips, and he'd lose. And then the dealer would shove 4 black chips into the chip cup under the table.
Wow.
And then when he'd win $20, he would pass it, and the guy would slip the $400. And they made millions doing this. All day long. They just go $20 win, $20 lose. And it was like the kind of thing where the casinos couldn't figure out what was going on. It was really well done.
How did the dealer get the chips in?
I mean, the guys were fast, but they just, just shove it right into
everything
the thing.
They do is practice.
Yeah, it's just practice. It was the simplest thing because it used nothing.
So
it
was a chip tower that was hollow.
It was a tower of 4 $5 chips. It was like $20.
Sure.
But it was actually hollow. And then you would lose your $20, and the dealer would just shove 4 black chips into that,
which is 100 each.
And and then
Imagine
put it
that
back.
tipped over. How what a goose you'd feel like.
Oh, yeah, you'd feel like an idiot. But I love that because
But how would that pile go back and forth without anyone else noticing?
Because you lose 20. You lose your bet. So $20 goes over there, and then the dealer would take it and he would hold it like on his. He can stack it in his rack of fives.
Yeah.
And then the next time you won, he would just take that same stack of fives and
he's in on it.
Black chips.
Yeah.
The dealer had to be good with his hands and stuff like that. I mean, I've heard about like the most complicated ones. The Geiger counter one was a famous one where a guy went in and actually had a radioactive isotope and he marked the aces with a radioactive isotope. And he had a little Geiger counter attached to his knee that would vibrate the tiniest amount whenever an ace went by, and so he would know where the aces were. But that's so much more complex than something like a little plastic
But he got
cup.
caught.
All these people got caught, and they ended up in 10 years in jail.
Practice when he fucking went off, people were having heart attacks. The garage doors all open.
I don't know. I mean, the famous roulette one was the guys who had the shoe computers, and they were the ones who originally made it now illegal to carry a computer into a casino. But they would actually use. They were physicists from, I think they were Caltech or something,
God.
and they realized that the way the ball goes around the roulette wheel is just the way a satellite orbits the Earth, and they figured out that you could figure out how the satellite degrades and slows down, and it was the exact same thing. So they wrote a program, and they would use when the ball passed a certain point of the wheel, they'd press once, and then when the ball passed another point, they'd press twice, and from that you could figure out where the ball was going to end up, and not exactly, but the general area.
You play those,
and that was a famous one, and there were 3 professors, and they would go out there and do this, and that was before computers were. Now, of course,
and
if
they
you walk
won?
in, they won a lot. But if you weren't to do that now,
how do you get caught? They were tapping. They thought it was Larry Craig.
Well, I mean, the honest truth is the way you get caught in a casino is by winning a lot.
Yep.
Because if you win a lot and you keep coming back, the casino's like, there's something going on, because you can't win forever. And if you do win forever, they hire a private eye. The way the MIT team bringing down the house got caught is a private eye followed the big player back to Boston, the guy who was winning a lot, and they found out he went to MIT, so they went to MIT and posed as an MIT administrator and got a hold of 10 years of yearbooks. And then they ran all the photos through their computer software. So if you had gone to MIT and walked into a casino, your picture came up.
Wow.
And basically they put the team together by figuring out who from MIT was going to Vegas. And so like they literally, if you, like when you won big, if you were to win big, well, I mean, if they didn't know who you were already, but if you won big like 3 or 4 times, there's a private eye who's assigned to you.
Yeah.
And he's just checking you out.
Let me slow you down a little bit, because a lot of people know that Anthony goes to the casinos a lot, and he was on a winning streak.
Right.
That has kind of turned around a little bit lately. But when does it get to a point
where they start watching you?
Yeah, like, all right,
well,
Anthony,
I mean, I'm sure they listen to the show so they know who you are, so they probably wouldn't be
well, let's
watching
say
you right
Anthony
away.
is just, an average guy.
If you're an average guy and you were
Because
winning.
we've been to the casinos. There's thousands of people coming and going, so how?
No, first of all, there's thousands of people coming and going, but there's not a lot of people winning like tens of thousands.
So let's say Anthony wins $30,000.
If you win one time $30,000, no, they'll comp you a room. They say you're great.
Do they know every guy that's winning $30,000 every night?
Absolutely.
Just what, from the video?
There's a pit boss and a casino supervisor who's got cameras upstairs, and they're like, oh, there's a guy on table 7.
And they know your
He's
name
up
after a while.
$30,000. Let's take a look. You take a look. Okay, who's that guy? They make a call downstairs to your host. If you have a host, if you don't have a host, someone's going to come up to you and say, oh, do you want
They
a
address you
card?
by name at that point, too. They start calling you by name and everything.
I've been playing a casino that I've never been to before, and I've been up and have a guy come over and say, hey, how about those Red Sox? Because I live in Boston, and start asking me questions about Boston. And I'm like, okay, he already knows, that I'm from Boston.
And wins $30,000, they look at the video and they're like,
who's this guy? They'll run your picture then against what's
do they
called
file
the
his
Facebook. And so the Facebook is all the unwanted people in Vegas. The funny thing about the Facebook is it's, anybody who's won in a casino. After 9/11, they added all the terrorists, but the MIT kids are still the first 3, and then there's Osama bin Laden. So you can see what
Bin
they
Laden
consider
can't
more
play
of a
in a
threat.
casino?
Right, he can't. He can't walk into a casino.
There's a 6-foot guy with a head thing on it.
They'll look at
He's
you.
got chicks around him. He's winning.
Right, so they'll run your face against the Facebook, and you're not in the Facebook already probably because you're not card counter. And then they'll watch you, and then they might actually hire. They have card counters who work in their security booths who will watch your play and count along with you and decide whether you're counting or not. And if he thinks you're a counter but a bad counter, they're going to let you play and actually comp you stuff, because bad counters are even better for them because they make more mistakes and actually end up spending more money.
They spend more when they
Yeah,
think they're going to win.
you think you're the count's great and you throw money in and the count's not.
They
good.
must laugh their asses off.
Look at this guy.
Look at this guy.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
Yeah,
Here it comes.
They have a card counter counting with you, and if he decides you're not a count counter, they'll just say keep playing. But if you keep on winning, I would say if you won like $50,000 like 3 times in a row go, that's probably when they start really looking at you. But, they know people go on streaks. So overall, they don't start to investigate you till they feel like something's a little bit off.
Let me ask a question, too. It was about the guy Anthony raised, the chip guy.
Yeah.
Didn't they catch him because you said he got greedy? Was he the guy that they caught on video? They found taking, because he brought them in his trunk, and they caught him on video taking them out of his trunk.
That's great. Boxes of them in his trunk.
Like that greedy idiot,
And he would go to Atlantic City, and just
Vegas
do he would go everywhere. Vegas, Atlantic City, like anywhere there was a casino, he would be Reno, and he would take a box out and then go down the strip in Atlantic City, and just hit every casino.
Someone on Instant Feedback said he got caught because the guy that was making the chips for him, finally ratted him.
He's another guy. The guy that was supplying the metal. Well, he testified against him after he got caught.
Okay.
Yeah. But, I interviewed a couple people who had a roulette scheme, and basically there was two of them working together, and one of them would sit right next to where the guy who spins, the croupier, was spinning, and the other guy would sit towards the end. And just as the ball dropped, this guy would distract, would spill his drink or scream or make a noise, and that other guy would quickly just shove money on the winning thing, and then they would win one thing, and then they would get out of there, and you couldn't go back to that casino for a couple days because they would look at the tape, obviously. But these guys had won some serious money doing this. They'd go from casino to casino and just do one move
How
each
the hell
time.
do you do that?
Wouldn't the rest of the table react in such a way?
The rest of the table loves. See, the rest of the table, the rest of the
but
table
they
loves
can't
you.
help themselves. No,
they do.
But even if they love you, they're gonna give you away because they're gonna be like.
But usually, like if you're in a crowded casino like the Bellagio or something like that, and you win, $3,000, they're just gonna pay you. I mean, they're not gonna look at it. It's crazy night. No one's gonna stop you.
What you're saying too is this: is because it's happening one time and out.
Right.
If they see you sneak in and win something real quick, and the casino gets fucked, no one's gonna in front of everybody go, "He just cheated."
He cheated.
If you win, if you do it 5 or 6 hands in a row, they might go tell somebody.
Right.
So if you get out immediately,
these guys would hit one table, they'd get out, they'd go down the street to the next street to hit one table. But you're winning a couple $1,000s each time you did this. If you did it with a $100 chip on a 35 to 1, 36 to 1 payout, so they were doing this like here, and then they'd come home with $10,000.
It would be really funny if somebody had balls enough when it won to go, "Hey, I won!" And then when the guy causes stinko, I put the money. Play the tape. Play the tape, and then he'd go, "All right, it was yours,
it was yours,
motherfucker."
That'd be great. Steal from his,
steal from his little pot
but
there.
It's crazy. There's always going to be people doing schemes. The only problem is if you get caught like a cheating scheme, you really can get 10 years in jail. So if card counting is much safer in that you're not going to go to jail for it.
You see the Keno, the guy that won a Keno. This guy was a genius, and he figured out that even during a random draw of Keno, there is a pattern. There's a pattern to everything.
Keno.
And he hooked up a friend with earpiece, radio. He was up in one of the rooms at the hotel looking at the Keno game that was going on because it was broadcast in your rooms. You could play it from your room or downstairs. So he's talking to him and telling him what numbers to play based on. He had a computer upstairs and was running through the numbers and all day, just numbers. And finally he said, "Okay, I got it. Here are the numbers." He played them and the damn thing hit. But the guy screwed up because his friend that he had downstairs didn't have his proper ID with him.
So he couldn't get
he couldn't get the money. Then they started asking questions and nothing was, some things were screwing up. What an idiot. Could have walked away with it.
Hey, the fans want me to ask you about Anthony. They want to send him a private jet to go back to a casino. What's that about?
How do you get a private jet, you're asking? Or
No, he got it.
Mohegan's
son wants to fly.
He got the thing.
That's
so
awesome.
if I want to go, I just got to call him, and I go from Republic Airport.
They obviously want
Tell me when you go. Bring one of the MIT kids that they don't know, and he'll signal you.
They
obviously
Mohegan will hear this.
They
listen, by the way.
No, they do. No, I love Mohegan.
They obviously want their money back, but
no, that's what they'll do. If you have a big win, a couple big wins, that private jet's going to come and get you and bring you back because they know the odds are eventually in your favor.
Oh, of course.
And also, when you do stuff like that, you feel kind of obligated to play the whole time you're there. I've gotten, when you get the free mega suite, you can't just
with the
hang
host
out.
and everything.
Yeah.
The host is taking you around. The host takes you around and shows you the entire place, even though you've been there plenty of times.
So they know psychologically this is going to affect you. Like, fuck, they gave me the private jet, the champagne,
I got to play a little bit, and you end up losing
nice
$20,000, which you could have paid for the private jet yourself.
Right.
But I mean, no, you know what? Listen, if you're going to gamble anyways, then definitely take advantage of all the comps.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
But, that's awesome.
I knew the guy. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I knew the guy. This guy RJ, who was the high roller in the Paris. I watched him gamble. He was doing I think he was up, like, he wound up winning $5 million or something. I mean, he was up on blackjack.
Jesus.
I mean, I watched him. While he was playing, like, maybe I want to say 30,000, like, at a time, and he was tapping the table. He was a psychopath from Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And he had like $40,000 in comps. I mean, it was amazing how badly they wanted to keep him, and he was unbeatable. And they finally, I think Caesars owns that as well. And they finally got a little bit of their money back, a couple of million back from him, and they banned him. They got some of the money back, and they said, fuck you out.
Yeah, some casinos, if you're on a ridiculous winning streak, they'll just say, you know what, I don't want your action anymore.
Man,
and it's weird because obviously it's luck, and yet they just get nervous because a high roller like that can ruin their bottom line for the month. I mean, if you
kicking him out isn't going to hurt you. People aren't going to go, I'm not going to that casino. They kick people out.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Okay. He was at one point, I was watching him, he was down 200,000, and then he went back up, and he won like 215. Like
it's all relative, by the way.
Yeah.
It's all relative. The guy that goes in there and just plays $25, when he hits a blackjack, it's, the same as the guy that's playing hundreds of dollars to him if you can afford it. I mean, if it's within your means. That's why people go like, who the fuck is winning $5 million? Well, the guy that's winning $5 million is the guy that's betting $100,000 on a hand. It
definitely is.
When you're sitting there though, and you're playing 3 spots on a $6,000 max table. And then you've got to double down on this one or split again, double down. And you're just looking going, I better fucking win this.
So wait, what's the biggest bet you've placed?
Probably with everything with splits and doubles, I think the biggest single hand or turn, because I was playing multiple hands, was probably 30,000.
That's pretty nuts.
Which was nuts. Nuts. And that one I did
buy
win.
A car, it's like a car.
Yeah, it's a car
betting.
sitting up on the table.
Yeah.
That one I did win. There were a couple of, when you bet max.
Do you do like a progressive where you raise your bet every time you win, or you raise your bet?
Not every time. I'll believe it or not, I'll be pretty conservative, especially when I first start and feel it out.
Yeah.
I don't care what people say about it's just this or that or the other thing. A bad shoe is a bad fucking shoe.
Yeah.
And you don't play it.
Right.
So I'll wait. I'll hang out, and then I'll start, if the dealer goes into a slump where they're busting a lot, I'll start upping my bet a little bit, pull back. Sometimes you pull back and hit a blackjack.
Yeah.
Sometimes you bet your big bet, and there it goes. It goes bye-bye. But I don't you got to play sensibly and in it for the long haul. The guys that sit there and they start losing and then plop down all their money to try to make it back in one shot, you're done. If you plan on staying there for like 18 hours... You might have a chance.
The biggest mistake people make is coming with too small a bankroll. And I know casinos love me to say that, but it's true. If you sit down at a $100 table with $1,000, you're going to reach ruin before you reach money. You have to have like 100 times your minimum bet. That's what they say safely to have. So if you're betting $10 a hand, you got to sit down with $1,000. If you're betting $100 a hand, you got to be sitting there with 10 grand.
I always say you got to have enough money where you can keep your ass in the seat until something happens for you.
Right.
And it's not going to happen right away.
Right, it's going to be the ups and downs,
Yeah. Listen, I hate to do this, but we have a train to catch.
Gotta end the show.
We were supposed to leave 20 minutes ago.
Kenny said to us, could you please end the show at 10 o'clock?
Oh, thank
you.
Yeah,
dude, Fed, you got to come back.
That's how good you were, Ben. We were supposed to leave around 10 to 10:15.
Look at me. I'm all like revved up and excited.
I know. We could easily go nowhere. Well, we'll have to have you back soon to continue this.
I want to read every one of these fucking books, man. That Yakuza book I want to read.
Hey, congrats on your book, too, man.
Oh, thank you.
Up there.
Thanks, man.
Jimmy, start bringing down the house. It's an amazing book.
I read that actually. That one I have read.
Oh, you did read?
I made sure it was the one I thought of when they were walking through the.
I'm going to read Ugly Americans now.
Oh yeah,
that's the only one I haven't read.
It's good. It's a fun one. Well, Rigged. You haven't read Rigged.
And Rigged. Well, it just came out.
Yeah,
actually, I'm going to bring this on the train with me today.
Oh, good.
I'll start it.
Yeah, maybe I'll see you on the train.
Rigged by Ben Mezrich, and it is out now, and he's obviously a bestseller.
Spell his last name.
M-E-Z-R-I-C-H.
We're going to be late. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Ben Mezrich, M-E-Z-R-I-C. I know I'm saying it kind of phonetically. RICH.com is his website if you forget the book titles, because they all look fucking great and they're all nonfiction, correct?
Yeah, true stories.
We got to end this only because of these guys have a train to catch.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yep. All right, man.
It's called Rigged. Line of the day brought to you by BowDogFantasy.net. If you're playing fantasy football this year, do the smart thing. Head over to BowDogFantasy.net for everything you need to win the football season. 2 runners up and 1 winner here. Here's a runner-up line of the day.
E-Rock was telling me in between shows.
You might as well not even say it.
No, it's actually really good.
Oh, stop it. Then who told you?
He quit?
This is where...
Oh, shit. Swim walk.
Very good. BowDogFantasy.net. Thank you. Here's another runner-up line of the day.
They actually have a team of trained falcons that will fly up there and snatch the seagulls out and kill them.
That's cool.
That sounds
I just need to train them to attack Jews next.
Well, he means the seagulls.
How fast are you to have fucking pulled out that fucking he means the seagulls?
Yeah.
Jesus, Ant. That was a good one.
Thank you.
It was a doozy. We'll see you guys in Boston tonight, or some of you.
Yeah.
Probably that makes sense to about 10 people that just heard that. Here's your line of the day.
Here comes the light of the day, light of the day.
Well, they did seem to be smiling on the news. I'm wondering if they were all setting up.
Maybe Eric grabbed his chest and fell face first on the floor.
I love that sound.
That video, by the way, is up on all the websites. E-Rock taking part in Dance Friday.
And look at Master Poe's face when he stops.
Oh.
Like there's a serious man about to do some serious business, gentlemen. But he's not. He's a boob.
All right.
That was him. It's only Travis.
We'll see you guys Monday. I gotta go pack for a train that leaves in an hour.
Go pack.
Holy shit. This ain't good.
Mr. Delay. Come on, we gotta go.
All right, we'll see you guys
That's
Monday.
my schedule up.
Bye-bye. Later.
I made love to you all night long. Then I got up to write you a song. I watched you sleep and I fell in love. You must have been sent from heaven above. Don't think you could never do no wrong. Then you farted. Oh girl, you farted. First I thought that it was kinda cute. I suppressed a smile when I heard your girly poot. But then the smell came a-wafting by and brought a little teardrop to my eye. I think that I'll go sleep out on the couch, 'cause you farted. It can make milk curdle, make your skin crawl, make the paint peel off of the wall. Don't want to sleep under them covers no more since the hot winds blew from out your back door. Baby, it sure has been a gas, but I can't live life for fearing of your ass. So I gathered up my clothes and my old dog Bill, moved back to my house at the top of the hill. Well, oh boy, I guess it's just you and me. Then he farted. Thank you very much.
Tom Brokaw, NBC Nightly News, you know. I thought I could do a one-cheek sneak. The war in Iraq. Excuse me. And excuse me. Social Security is a... Pardon. Wait. Does someone have some Febreze for my chair? Wardrobe? Could we get wardrobe down here to fix something? Wait. I need a wardrobe.
Opie and Anthony.